It's not the best, but it's my second favorite.
Second favorite. What's your first? Just regular? Are you just like a regular mustard
Like
kind
a
of guy
spicy
for number
mustard?
one?
Spicy brown, yeah.
Spicy brown. The honey Dijon is pretty wild. If you can mix those two bad boys together.
I mean,
Solid choice.
that's I don't know about honey in a mustard, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know. Am I a prude?
I don't think so.
I don't think you are.
I don't think so. Cause I think
Have you ever had a mustard pie?
Call me
is it too
call me
sweet?
old fashioned. Call me old fashioned, but
is it too sweet, Matt?
Honey in a mustard.
Guys, I don't eat mustard, so can we change the subject? Because
Okay,
this is like
gotcha.
really
I don't eat mustard.
Yeah,
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
unless
Really.
you consider honey mustard. Is honey mustard, or is this like now saying that's not ska? Like that's not mustard?
I think honey mustard is the definition of ska at that
No,
point.
That's
Would you?
perfect.
What kind of mustard is best on
Especially if you dip your
mozzarella
mozzarella.
sticks?
I was just thinking the same thing, Matt.
Honey mustard or Dijon at
Honey
that point.
mustard.
Ooh, that zing on the
I've never
Dijon
even
would
thought
be
about
good
that.
on a mozzarella stick.
Marinara mustard?
Well, they make
Is
mustard
ranch
pies.
mustard?
We
Mayo
had
mustard?
mustard pizza pies at one of my shows this year because the place specializes in them. It was so fucking good.
That does. Wait, what?
It was
What's-
spicy brown mustard, marinara sauce, and mozzarella cheese. And I was like, this is going to be fucking gross. And it wasn't.
Matt Wixson, what have you done to us?
We had to be talking about something when we went live, and mustard's always a good topic. I don't know
We
what to
don't
tell
even
you.
have
Is
anyone
it
from
really?
Mustard Club.
I didn't realize it was so controversial.
Because everybody's got an opinion about it, but no one talks about mustard.
I wonder what the people watching right now think about mustard.
Feel free to write it down in your comments about
They
what
can go
kind of
in the chat
mustard
and
you're
let us
into.
know. What is the mustard of?
They've all now left. They listened to mustard conversation for like 20 seconds or like, oh, fuck this. I'm out of here.
Like, I thought this was
No.
a ska podcast.
They're all just thinking about mustard plug now.
They're all probably going to their fridges right now, and they're like, "What mustard do I want?"
You know what? Should I have?
Now, do you guys think that certain mustards pair better with certain hot dogs? Is that a
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Mustard.
Oh yeah.
Certain hot dogs. How many types of hot dogs are?
Well, there's
Oh,
Tony
that's a few.
Paco's hot dogs here that are close to me in Toledo. It's like a Hungarian hot dog. They rule. Anybody
Well-
had a Tony Paco hot dog?
Yeah.
You never watch MASH?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on MASH. Tony
Oh,
Paco's.
really?
So one of my favorite novelists, Tom Robbins, said something about writing. He said that you can't write. It's not going to be an exact quote, but like you run a risk of writing about food because you can make your reader hungry and they'll just put down the book and go get a snack.
Mhm. Interesting.
So now we've been talking about food and driving all of our listeners
And
to
you're
the
hungry.
fridge.
I was thinking
But-
about
Rest,
going to-
rest in peace, right?
Okay.
Was it
Yes,
last year?
he recently died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the flip side of that quote in the same quote was that's why he prefers to write about sex because people can't just go out and get some in the middle of reading a book.
I guess not everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Yeah, just, some of that smut. I'm sure it causes some things to happen.
Anyway,
Nice transition you just did, Matt. You've
Who's
taken
running this thing?
mustard to
all right, mute Wixon.
Excuse me. All right, we do have some people watching, so we should let them know who we are and what the fuck we're doing here, besides talking about mustard.
insects.
If you're a regular viewer, I see some of you out there. Thank you for joining us again. If you're a new person watching, we are Skagazine, which is basically a digital space for us to share our love of ska, and we lean heavily on a podcast, Ska Talk with Skagazine. Tonight, we're going live to kind of recap our year and the year in ska, and we have some special guests with us to do so. But first, I'll introduce our team. We have Eric,
Hey.
Punk Rock Ryan,
What's up, everybody?
Janice,
Hello.
and Bo.
Hey there.
Can I ask Janice a question?
Sure.
It's not.
Sure.
It's not bad. Like it's not like oh god.
I mean,
what-
just don't rabbit trap for 20 minutes.
Does it have anything to do with farm animals?
Never mind. Then I guess.
Wait
I
a
won't
minute,
ask my
before we
question.
go any further, farm
The
animals.
goats. The
Did you say there's
goats.
going to be goats? I can't believe
Yes. I might have to go now.
you were going anyway. All right. Anyway, God.
Oh, my question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a nickname, Janice?
Yeah. Well, JJ.
She does, JJ.
JJ
So,
has.
so everyone has a nickname but me.
Oh wait, are we gonna play a nickname game?
No, we're not picking a nickname.
Me and
I'm
Matt
just
we
saying
did
in general.
Ruby, Scooby.
Any nickname you do give me has something to do with something I don't want a nickname for.
I gave you
That's
a
how
It's not the
nickname one
same.
night.
old.
What's
What
up?
did I call you that one night? Big E or something? I forget. I don't know.
DP.
What?
No,
DP.
no. Well, like I
No.
said, we
He
don't
thinks
need.
it stands for dainty
E
push.
Dog. It was E Dog.
Well, you know
Oh.
what? You know what? My nickname came from a guest, Slow Gherkin. So, guests. Nickname for
Matt's,
Eric.
yeah,
Ready, set,
Matt is
go.
muted.
Wait, did they do it on the show? I know that you guys. I don't remember them. They figured it out on the episode. I don't
You had
remember
to
that.
listen till the end.
Ah,
Yeah, all the way at the end.
I definitely
Oh.
did. I mean, maybe not. Huh. I'll have to check.
We'll have to take a vote on it. We'll like get some suggestions and we'll vote for Eric's new nickname.
That's my dog's name, Eric. So, well, unless are you Bo Jackson? That's my dog's name.
No, just
Okay. Then it's not my dog's name.
No, it was Bo something.
Wait,
It
is your
wasn't
dog
just
named
Bo.
Eric or Bo?
Bo Jackson.
Okay.
My
Bo,
dog is
there was
named
more to
Janice.
it.
That's weird.
Bojangles? What is your name?
Yeah, Bojangles something. Yeah,
Bojangles, Ska.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to rewind the tape on that one.
we just
Bo
sure.
Jackson had a pink hip.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, you're right. It was like a long name, right? Like, yeah. Way to review the year already.
There you go.
We're great at this.
Eric,
Like-
introduce our guest.
Yeah, I was gonna say you told me not to take 20 minutes, and I really just took
You
20
did.
minutes. Huh? Well, hey, tonight we have some special guests with us who should all look familiar to you. I think as I look around, everyone has been on the podcast more than once with us. So if you're not familiar with them, you probably just haven't been actually listening to our podcast. Yeah. Matt, will you come off mute? Or did Jess mute you?
I did not mute him.
So,
Do you remember that time I muted Angela Moore from Fishback?
Yep, I do.
Wow.
I was like, well, he will not stop. I'm gonna mute him.
So with us today we have Benny from the Boy Detective.
Hi, everybody. I'm Benny from the Boy Detective.
And you need to say that he's an honorary member of Skagazine, team member.
Do I need to say that, or
I
did you
do
just
have
say
a-
that?
I mean, you should say that he's in our team groups. He co-hosts
Should-
episodes with us.
If Eric has to say that, can we all say it?
Yeah, sure.
I do have a
I'm
nickname
sorry.
called Benny Two Shoes, so I'll plug that too.
He fits right in.
And then we also have Jeff, who is not an honorary member of our team. Like, where do I go from there?
Yikes! Yeah.
Like,
I'm not.
And
So,
Matt, that's just Matt. I mean, what you really set me up for. Personally, Jeff from Catch 22 and Matt from Matt, both honorary members of our team. But that's just me.
Hi,
I mean,
I'm
that's
Matt
like
from
otherwise.
Matt.
Yeah.
Did you
All
have
right.
that one big hit called Map?
Matt, you should have an album called Matt. With
Do you have an album called Matt?
with all the songs Matt 1, Matt 2, Matt 3, Matt 4.
Might as well at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to make every kind of album before I'm done.
I believe you.
Me too, Eric. But
Hey,
I think
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I think the most important thing was like not who's an honorary member of the team or whatever, but
Oh, then why did you bring that up first?
because he's leaving me alone, Eric. Don't do this tonight.
You were like,
Don't you need blame
here's a
shifting?
very important special person in my life, and here's everybody
No,
else.
they're all special people.
Eric, I don't think that she was telling you that to set Benny apart from from me
No.
and Jeff. Like it's not a competition between the things. It's just that he happens to be
Winning.
an honorary member
Oh.
of the Jeopardy Clue Crew or whatever the fuck. Like
Thanks for understanding that. But the real reason the three of you are here is, well, first, you're all awesome and we love what you do, but you've all supported us so much this year and we wanted to recognize that. So
Gotcha.
thanks.
Members of the Skagazine family personally.
There you go. Family members.
Yes.
Good job, Eric.
And we did say who they were in the middle of all that, right?
Yes.
Okay, very
More
good.
You
or
said
less.
Matt from Matt, I think.
Matt for Matt.
Jeff
More-
from Catch 22, but you didn't mention after the comma.
I was gonna get there and then I didn't. I'm sorry.
We'll let him do that when we get to that point. Yeah.
I'm sure I'll talk about myself enough. So, yeah.
Can I just thank you guys for all your contributions to the scene this last year? You bunch of baddies, fucking rock stars, all of you.
Yeah, thanks, Benny Two Shoes. You guys did a lot this year.
I can honestly say we all have done a lot. Everybody on this beautiful screen that I'm looking at has done a lot in this so-called social realm of ska.
This is a murderer's row of influencers, and heavy hitters.
Ooh, I like it.
I should have said heavy hitters first, I think, but
Do you want to
it
redo
might
it?
have came a little more. It might have been a little more impactful if you would have. It's okay, Matt. You're doing okay.
It's live.
The zero hit. The Coke Zero hasn't hit yet. It's coming.
Don't. There's a Coke Zero somewhere open in my bedroom, and I don't know where it went. I got an A&W here, but I don't know where my Coke Zero went. So I'm not as caffeinated as I would have preferred, and there's just a pop somewhere.
Do you have another one you can go grab?
Yeah, but
you got a second. You got a second.
If I get loopy, who knows?
Once Jeff and I start, you got at least 25 minutes, probably easy. But I also want to thank everybody who's watching and who has been a fan of any of our stuff, and keep doing what you're doing because it's helping us all out.
This is why we let him on the team, by the way. He's good at this.
Mm-hmm. For real though, we've got a ton of support from like fans across the freaking country. I mean, we've picked up a new host out on the West Coast.
That's cool.
And yeah, I got to meet him last year at the Skanking Through the Snow, and it was just, there's room for everybody in this scene, and that's what makes it so freaking awesome. So yeah, thank you for acknowledging all our viewers and fans and listeners, Benny, because yeah, they all deserve it as well.
Man, Jess, speaking of things we did this year and having Bo come on, how many episodes did we do this year?
How many do you think we did? I want everyone to guess.
420.
I should have counted.
No. I mean, you can do
57.
the there.
36.
42.
I'll take the under, but not by much.
Janice, did you say 42?
I did.
I was just gonna say 42. All right, I'm going 41. I'll be that person.
34.
Go with around 50.
Are we doing Prices Right rules here?
I think it's gonna be. I think it's in the 60s.
60?
I think
What do you think,
I
Eric?
may have been high. Can I go again?
I don't know what you said, Eric.
I said 36. Can I go again?
I think that's high.
Oh no, I think it's fine.
Obviously, it's
36.
not.
Are we counting live ones too?
I feel good about 60 now.
Yeah, I think Matt was the closest. It was 59.
Wow.
We did
I said 57.
Well,
I
I did 59.
That's amazing.
interviews. I didn't.
That's
figure
a
out
lot.
what you
That's
did.
over one a week. Are you sure about that?
Can we?
Well,
Can we
yeah,
guess that?
because some of them did multiples in weeks, and then some of them were on-site interviews that got posted individually. But I counted.
Yep.
It's impressive.
Festival, we got a couple few out of.
I can say that we've had one episode for 2026.
So
Oh,
far.
look at that. That's a good one.
Batting 100, baby. Batting 100.
We started lives this year too.
I did.
That's what we're doing
Last
now.
year.
Do you remember who our
Last
first
year.
live was? Well, we did our year-end call live, but our first live interview
was Laura, wasn't
Laura
it?
and Punks. Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it
I wasn't supposed to be on that one. I jumped on it anyways because I found a little bit of time. And I just
Yeah. It
bumped
was
you
like
guys
totally
in.
last minute.
I had no outline. I just started asking all the questions. Right. Yeah, it was funny. How many did we do live though? It seemed like there was quite a few.
14, 7.
Are we guessing again?
Yeah, 12. I'm going 12.
You just pick a damn number, Eric.
7. I'm going back to 7.
9.
Oh, way to like lock me in there with my 7.
Hold on.
Look,
11.
nobody told you to pick any number, Eric.
Whoa. Whoa, man.
We
All
also
right.
had, and I'm saying we as the collective, we also had a live album release.
Listen, yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we listened to the whole album. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had to listen as a
That's
guest.
cool.
That was kind of weird. That was like, yeah. Anyway, it was fun still. We still had a blast.
How many?
Eric was just talking about that. We were talking about like the most guests we had on for a live, and he was like, it had to be the Boy Detective album
Release.
release. But none of us were invited.
I'm like, there's 104 guests, and none of them were on members of the podcast team, but Jess. Well, 104
It
was,
was the best recording.
Whoa.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
You are no longer an honorary member.
Damn.
Jeff, would you like to be?
2026 is
I'm
ruthless.
going to sleep on it.
All right.
So Jeff is the
I'll get
only
back
one
to you.
not a podcast host here.
Hey, I'm not a podcast host anymore.
You are too.
You know how many episodes I've done this year? 2. I've done more episodes. Well, I think as many Skagazine episodes as I did Hornpod episodes in
I
2025.
kind of love that you just do what you want when you do it, though. Like, who cares?
But we did have some nice Slackers conversations.
Oh, that
I'm
was
proud of
fun.
those.
That live Slackers.
That
thing.
was a good one. I enjoyed that.
All the guests was in for live episodes. Is that what we were doing?
Yeah.
Oh, did
That
you
was
get an
what
answer?
I asked.
7.
Am I counting
Well-
2024 year end? I guess.
24? There's 24 of them?
No, the 24 year end.
Eric, the
But
year.
no, that was
Since
24
24.
year and was last year, though. We did it like on the 30th, didn't we?
I'm thinking 7 or 8 is right. We did the year end. We did Camp Punks. We
The
did.
year end shouldn't count.
Okay,
was
fine.
24.
Camp Punks. Okay. The Players
Wait,
Band.
if there's 6 and then I need a 7th to be right, it counts.
How many times did we go live at Croydon?
Well, I'm trying to get there once. Oh, at Croydon?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't count that because they're not
Yeah,
even
there might have been 7.
individual interviews. They're all lumped together. Like we went live on Instagram. That wasn't like I guess it counts. I don't know how many, Eric.
We did some interviews live, I thought.
We did.
I'm
We
pretty
did quite a
sure.
few lives, so we can't answer this question. There has to be at least 20.
So we're thinking 7. Okay.
20.
Were you curious about anything about our year in review, Ryan?
Yeah, that's why I just asked Jess how many live interviews we did.
How many festivals did we attend, Jess? Jess, you're on mute.
We got Croydon, we
You
got
guys have me
Camp.
laughing too much. This is not working out. Camp. This is not Croydon Fest. Pioneer Valley, Supernova, and is that it for me?
I'll be
I
right
went to
back.
Stoop, but
I
I
think a
did
cat's
not
dying.
work at all.
I feel like I went to another one. You went to Splish Splash.
Yep. I went to Stoop Fest too, but I didn't really
Yeah.
work at all.
Well, I
That
didn't
was
work
a lot
at
of
all
fun.
of them.
The
We only
Wingnut
did-
dishwasher
We did
set in the
on-site interviews
backyard.
at This Is Not Croydon Fest,
And Boy Detective.
Pioneer Valley, and Camp. We did interviews at 3 festivals. We sponsored 2. This is not Croydon Fest in Camp, Pennsylvania. Does that answer your question, Eric?
Was it my question?
It was.
I was just trying to get back on the outline. I was trying to be a good co-host.
Oh, cool. I just saw
We were
because
busy.
Ryan
We
finished
had a
your
busy
question,
freaking
so
year.
you stole his. I got you.
What'd you say?
Ryan finished your question and you stole his, and now
I
we're back
didn't
to where
steal
we were.
his. As everybody hears my witness, I said, Ryan, do you have a question? Trying to move on to his segment point.
I heard you.
I heard that.
See?
How
Oh,
about
it's your
guests?
turn before Ryan takes your question. Ask
Do I
your
got
I'm
like
question.
an old
gonna get in here real quick. Yeah, this
up
question
the
goes out.
outlines or something?
This question is going to go out to all the hosts in here. Guests. Did you guys have a favorite guest, one that you're looking forward to interviewing?
That is such a loaded question. How
Yeah.
dare you,
Who
Bo?
put that on the outline?
You're
Paul?
gonna make us pick favorites among our guests. Ah,
Nobody's waiting. Nobody's waiting for them.
I've got to say the chance to meet Jeff Davidson, obviously,
Today,
because
right? This
it
is
is such an honor.
I thought it was cool that you guys did that interview with Fishbone.
You know,
That
that's I've been thinking about that.
That was the one that actually scared the hell out of me.
Yeah,
first.
what?
Me
Yeah,
too.
Jess,
I was like,
Jess,
oh God, we're
which
interviewing.
interview were you the most nervous about?
Fishbone.
It had to be, right?
Fishbone and Roger Lima.
Yes.
Although Roger Lima was so fucking chill. It was
Mhm.
like once he was on, it was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But Fishbone, and they were chill too. But I was really, really, really nervous.
Really cool.
Yeah,
I
they
almost
had
puked
great
before that.
stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were so much fun. Like Angelo took us for a tour of his house
Mm.
because he had just moved in. I was like, this is awesome.
Well, you got a tour of Angelo's house?
Yep.
His new house that he just bought. And he's setting up the recording studio where they're going to record their next album in his house. And he took us into it.
Pretty
So it was
Amazing.
nice. And Spacey T is so freaking
I'll
sweet.
Mm. I didn't know he was from New Jersey. That was pretty cool.
Me neither. I didn't really know anything about him.
Yeah.
Well, he's from LA. I didn't know
Yeah,
he
but
lived in
like
New
I think
Jersey.
his like youth, right? Like it was like
Yeah, he was saying
early
that.
years.
Hmm.
So I'll call it that. I know, Matt.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Not everyone's from New Jersey. I get it.
Only the best people.
Who was I most excited to interview?
Right.
I could say I was really excited to have Jenny Whiskey and Reverend Sinister on from Hub City Stompers. I absolutely adore them, and that was a fun interview and really cool chance to talk to them.
That was a good one.
New Jersey band.
That was fun getting to show the Reverend my nipples.
You did. You like put them right up against the glass.
So
Just-
he asked for them. I mean,
Everyone's doing it.
Reverend asks. I mean, you give him what he wants.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah,
everyone?
I think I haven't been on that long, but was looking forward to that. The one with Roger Lima. It was kind of different, interesting having a producer on there. I was able to kind of geek out a little bit on all the recording stuff.
Eric?
I'm so sorry. I walked away because there's an issue with one of the cats, and then we couldn't find the cat dish. And I'm still going. Are we talking about highlights?
No, who's your favorite guest?
I
Or the
can't.
one that you were most excited to interview?
Me, Jeff, or Benny?
Oh, geez. I mean,
Yeah, this has to be multiple choice moving
I don't
forward.
know if I'll go favorite. I think the
Benny
Vic
looks like he's
episode
trying to
was cool
win,
me.
which is kind of embarrassing.
I will take any win I get, Matt.
All right,
I
go
will.
ahead, Benny. All right.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being selfish. I'm okay with being childish. I will take every win I can get.
I
Feel
really
free
think
to
that-
write in the comments on YouTube Live that Benny was your favorite episode.
Oh, I didn't ask them yet. That's a little
So-
bit further down in the interview, but I'll ask
So
them now.
after the Benny one was probably Vic, just because it was so spontaneous and we weren't expecting it, and then we're like, let's just go ask him, and he was
Yeah.
like, sure. So to like get Vic from the Slackers like impulsively eating his dinner was probably the most
Yeah, that
memorable.
was kind of rude of you, but it worked.
Man,
Oh.
honestly, that's absolutely normal. He's joined our podcast just like while he's eating.
Yeah,
It's
but we didn't like know what to expect, but Eric didn't care.
seriously, one time I think he was at a diner. Like he was just set up. I'm like, you could hear other like glasses clinking and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you've known about this for weeks? How did you not place yourself in a quiet place? But he's Vic. He can do whatever he wants.
This is true. So that was my answer, Jess.
Okay.
Am I moving on now?
No, Genesis.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure by bucket list guest if that meant somebody we've talked to or somebody we would be talking to.
Yeah, you
So,
missed the second part of your
I'm-
question. Or we kind of like
dang.
went on with
You know,
that.
I did. Got so excited. Bucket list guests, like you know, and any Jess, you know, kind of sounded like from this past year, Angela was a bucket list for you, but how about like
I never would have even thought about interviewing, and I would have probably not thought it, but it fell in my lap, and I was like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah!" I don't know. And
how
I
about
love
looking
it.
forward?
I just thought
How
that
about
was
looking forward
great.
into 2026? Any bucket list guests from?
I have
from all of
two.
you?
One, I want to talk to anybody from the Suicide Machines when they put out their new album. I know who it won't be, but I'll talk to anyone. I'm thinking maybe Justin would be good. If we were doing a punk podcast, I want to talk to Scott Shiflett, but he keeps shooting me down. We talked about doing a spin-off on our punk thing, me and Eric, and we talked about it again recently because we were going to do a couple. Can I say this, Eric?
yes. I don't know what you're about to say, so yeah.
We were going to do a couple collabs with another podcast.
He has no idea what you're
just
talking
frozen.
about.
Okay, you told me this.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, the screen just froze, so I have no idea what you just said. I was going to try to play it off, and then what'd you say?
Anyway, I was getting into the collab that we were going to do with another podcast. I won't name who they are, but we were going to jump into a punk episode and a hip hop episode.
Yes.
Do you remember this at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It took me a second, but yes.
So
It's
if
all
we
coming
do
back.
this too, I'm going to send Scott another message and be like, I got a few under my belt. What do you say now? Because his whole thing was ska. I'm like, no, it's not ska. It's a separate thing. But he saw ska and he was like, no. It's like, I'm not sure I fit this puzzle. It's like, okay.
That's sad though. Like it's
It is
sad
'cause-
that one word causes so many people to like jump ship.
It's true.
In my opinion, it's just subjective.
So they're my two bucket lists.
I think it'd be pretty cool to talk to Umi and hear about his travels in Japan.
Yeah. We talked one time about talking to him when he came back. I think we even spoke to him.
Yeah. Well, might have to circle back to that one.
If he comes back, is he back yet?
Uh,
I don't think he is.
I'll have to watch on that one.
There's,
So
I know Lincoln, they did a show like a week or two, probably 2 weeks ago, and they had their old horn player playing.
damn, I got brush the dust off my Umi safety crew shirt.
How about you, Bo?
There's one bucket list I can think of, and he's kind of local to me. Mike Park.
Oh yeah.
This year is Asian Man Records' 30th anniversary. And
Got a Bruce Lee band shirt on right now.
Awesome.
I'm going to tell you to go for it because I once heard him say he does those live radio things, and sometimes I tune into them.
As do I. I've called in a couple times and
yeah.
gave a few requests.
Did you hear him say that he would never turn down a podcast request? Because I've heard him say that.
Well,
there you go.
I I had to drive down to Asian Man Records and then ask him.
Go for it.
Pack a few records, but yeah, that'll be an interesting one. I'm curious because if you look back at the records, this is 30th anniversary of Asian Man Records. I would really hope that there's going to be a 30-year anniversary show. I don't know who puts that together or anything, but that would be pretty awesome to see this year, and for him to be on here.
Janice, who's yours?
I'm gonna say Alex Stern from Big D and the Pomps. I think he would be very interesting to talk to.
Cool.
Or Mo. That's another one that would be amazing. From Say Ferris.
Oh yeah, she's on my list.
She scares me a little.
Her and AJ.
I
I want to have AJ on too because we had a lot of fun with him that night, right?
We tried to get Mo on, remember?
Well, I was talking.
We started the process.
Not really. This I'm not going to say this live. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm going to be good tonight.
In really quick little tidbit that almost happened. It actually almost happened. They almost did like a quick shot in AM Farts with us in the video because we did it around the Safe Fear show.
Oh.
And I asked Monique, I said, listen, this is very crazy. And I know it's probably a no, but like, we're going to do a video. And even all we need you guys to do is just like shake your head as our PT Cruiser goes by you. And she was like, if we're there, we're 100%, but they went out for dinner. So they weren't there. So that would have been really cool to have the Safe Ferris Brigade at the time, specifically Mo. But yeah, like they roll. They've let us support them twice now, and it's always a great time.
I love them. I get all fangirly around her, so I'm not even sure I could make it through an interview, but I'd try.
All right, so those of you in the chat and our guest here, if you listen, I think all of you have listened to at least a couple of interviews. What was your favorite?
Favorite podcast, favorite one.
Damn. I already told you I liked the fishbone.
I think we also skipped the highlights reel. I'm so glad that we have this thing to go by.
I'm glad
so yeah, I guess the question would be if anybody has a highlight or a moment that stands out from an episode this year. Like, I would love to give an example, if possible, of interviewing Hans Gruber and the Diehards in their van using a sock puppet. Getting to be the first person to interview, or first people to interview them with sock puppets, was pretty amazing. It was a great moment in my life.
Right before you did it, you had a malort shot out of a chicken.
I did. That was not the best moment of my life, but it was still really fun.
No, malort is sinful. No, it's bad for everybody.
I love it.
Yeah, sock puppet in the church van, though. Yes, that was a epic moment.
That was going to be the answer. You stole it from me.
The wedding game was a lot of freaking fun too, though.
With Ellie Presley.
Yeah, the new wedding game when we did that. Yeah, that was fun.
We're talking about doing that with another couple for Valentine's Day, but we haven't asked them yet, so I won't say who it is. Or maybe I should.
Do better next time.
Who do we want to do that with, Eric?
Well, let's not put it out there because we haven't asked them. It's going to be weird if when they never respond to us and we're like, hey, our Valentine's thing isn't going through.
Okay, fine.
And plus, we don't want another podcaster to steal our idea.
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah.
And beat us to it.
Not
you, Matt. We're not talking about you.
Here, I'll take off my headphones. Go ahead.
I like the Jesse Dills one because we got to play with them a couple times, and like I love everything about that woman. She's killing it out there. So it was cool to kind of get a little bit more on her like mental health, job and occupation and all that kind of jazz. So I like that one.
I'm partial to the Friends with Salad episode, but that was.
You were going to say that.
because they talked about me a little bit. But no, no, just but I like spoke to Jeff afterwards. I was like, I found out so much about you guys, like I had no idea. I thought it was pretty cool, like people you guys pulled out some stuff that was but the Boy Detective, that was fun to watch. It was cool. It was like watching you guys hang, while you're listening to your own music was pretty cool. And I know it was a while, like it went on for a while, and I was driving around. I had it on the car, and then like would pause it and then try to catch up live. I would actually like go back and try because I was missing stuff, like so it was fun to watch. That was a cool thing. Yeah. Fishbone was great too. Slow Gherkin. There were a lot of good ones. Wefton, obviously. Yeah.
Good job, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I mean,
I think
60,
while we're
68, not
talking
70,
while
how
we're
many?
talking about
100,
109, I think.
109 episodes you did? 120.
59.
Keeps going up.
13 hours?
Yeah.
some of them go pretty long. But yeah, while we were talking about Friends with Salad, I think my personal favorite moment was, I asked them how they do that thing on their social media where they actually
Oh,
compose
yeah.
like a short song to promo like their own shows. And I was like, hey, can you do that for our podcast release? And they went ahead and did it.
Yeah, that was pretty
They
cool.
jumped at that
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh.
Eric,
Memory.
did you ever get your theme song?
No.
I mean, technically, yes, it was played live, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, C. Thomas said you could
Yeah.
have a.
Yeah, and I used to put it in the podcast, and I used to put Brain on Scotland too. And then I
St.
was like,
Thomas
why
did
am I doing this?
St. Thomas did a live version of it at Splish Splash.
Yeah, I was there.
Yep,
That was 2024, though. We're going way back.
it was such good times. Good times.
Don is in the chat. He has a favorite episode or a few. Anytime the Boy Detective is on.
I saw that one coming. There you go, Ben.
All right, Benny's winning.
It seems like now that it's been like a year and what'd you say, almost 60 episodes, they seem farther like in the past sometimes. Like, did this one happen this year or not?
Well, that was just this year.
I
Also,
mean,
Eric,
Talking
you're
about with Pioneer.
are you gonna say that I'm
24
old?
the year before. So we went from 24 to 59. That's more than double.
More than double.
yeah.
And Jeff, actually, not to kiss up, yours was a big one for us originally too. We're like, oh my God, like
I was nervous.
the lead singer of Catch 22, he's like he's coming back for Supernova and he's gonna come talk to us. Like, it was a big deal to us.
And then you realize not really.
I mean, it was
Once you
still a
start
big deal.
talking, you're like, actually.
I mean, now that you've been on 50 of the 59 episodes,
Yeah, I know how to water things down. I can definitely jump the shark.
It's like, God, this guy just wants to talk about the Rivers Cuomo effect. God.
Jeff, yours was really emotional.
I
It was
thought it
cool.
would be at least an hour before we hit that. But
I had to make sure I snuck it in.
good job.
I remember I was so nervous to ask Jeff to do the interview, and he responded right away. And I was like, whoa, that was easy. And he was like, should it not be?
I made a mistake.
yeah,
Yeah, build up a little more mystique around
I
yourself.
don't really, I
now.
got to play a little more hard to get.
Never
Too
accept the
accessible.
first podcast interview.
Right is in there.
What are you, Mike Park?
You gotta say, let me check with my people.
Yeah,
I'm glad we did it.
Yeah,
Try to
Jeff
that
was
wasn't actually
really
that was
good.
my social media manager that answered that.
Oh.
They spoke for me. So. Yeah. That was fun though. It was cool. And like, to be honest, it's I think I said it, it's like nobody really asked, like it's not like people are asking to, I don't know. Nobody really asked. So to get that, I was like, yeah, I got some shit to say. I don't know. Like
I mean,
I
I'd be
got
cool with
something to
you.
say.
coming to Detroit and doing, Alone in the Crowd. That'd be sick. And having a local band play. I'm just a thought.
Are you throwing Matt?
Just a
Maybe an
thought.
acoustic opener? Is that what you're
All
thinking?
right, fine. I'll back you,
I
Jeff.
would. Yeah, man. I mean, well, look, the way that we don't plan anything. That's the thing. It's like very reactive. Like it's hard to even answer questions, right? Like when you guys were asking me questions, I genuinely didn't know, come up with set list. I don't know I didn't know I'm playing it, Scala days, like till I think a couple days before, really. Like everything's real fluid. Like even it was gonna be one show, like that was
Nope.
it. But it's really to be determined, and kind of decided like let's make this the year of that. And I don't know. It's essentially whatever makes sense. But I would love to. I told him, I'm like, whatever you want to do. I'm in. It's whatever makes sense. So I'm down for that. Just might need to shake some.
Would you play those songs with a different band? Like sing those songs with a different band?
Who would do that?
I wasn't even trying to make a. I wasn't
You are
even trying to
really
do
like-
it.
I'll do the
You
hate
want
break
it,
part.
don't you? You want it.
No, because what Benny was trying to suggest was you should come sing those songs with the Boy Detective.
Oh,
And
I'll
Holy
do
shit,
that.
that would be a lot of fun.
I'll do that.
and but
I'll
like
just dance.
I guess in retrospect, Catch-22 has had this happen before. where their singer goes and like
Maybe Benny's gonna make a new album. I got a name for it.
Yeah,
It's only a matter of time.
we should record it, Benny. Why not?
Dude,
Re-record it.
Jeff, I would be 100% on board doing like one or two of those songs. That'd be
no,
I'd be
so
down
fun.
for that.
Alone in a Crowd as performed by the Boy Detective. Just do
I would
a
do
whole.
that. I think. I mean,
With
it'll
special
be fun,
guests.
like I don't know, like that's what it's really kind of about. Like it's about celebrating something that genuinely I didn't think even got. And thank you, like pretty much all of you personally said something about it. And like that for me was what this year was like. I mean, I've changed from the guy that thought like who gives a shit to like, wow, this actually people really liked this and spoke to him, in a weird way. Like people on this call, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. This was like a huge thing for me this year. So that being said, why hide I've learned to love it, you know what I mean? And appreciate it more. I've listened to it with fresh ears. And it's funny because like actually Jeff from Friends with Salad said that in his episode. I was like, I do that all the time. If I were to send you something, or I were to hear that you listen to something, I then go and listen to it. Like for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. I think maybe a lot of musicians do that. I don't know, or the ones that are insecure, but that happened this year and I re-listened and I loved it and I figured out why I loved it. And I just want to celebrate it. So Benny, I'm down anytime.
Dear Catch-22, please come to Detroit, please again.
Please again.
Bring Jeff with you. And if you do the whole album, that's cool. I'll put it that. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So Dane wants to know how much it costs to rent Smalls, because he's sure you can get that in ticket sales.
I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure Mike would book that in a heartbeat if he knew that was going to happen.
Be funny.
So
He said it was supposed to be funny. It wasn't funny.
So Don.
Not Don, Dane.
Oh, Dane. Dane. Dane, let's make it happen.
In
Let's just figure it
Jackson.
out.
God, Punk, and Other Junk. Shout out.
You might know him.
Dane from Punkerton Records?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is correct.
The man, the myth, the legend.
So what
The
I'm
man
getting
who
out of
loves
this
the color
is
purple like me.
Jeff's coming to Detroit soon. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah,
At least me.
it's happening. It's
Oh,
time.
gosh, like that would be cool in the backyard. Why not? I'm coming already. Oh shit! I wasn't tell anybody I was doing that.
Oh,
Can we-
shucks.
Can we take a quick pause to give a proper shout out to the Jacksons, because those are some wonderful people, and Rachel has had a rough year with her health and she's back to work now and she's doing so much better, and I just want to say that I love you guys and your family, and you guys are awesome. So,
Power couple. power couple that
Yeah,
have
Yeah.
very
wonderful.
supportive. Thank you.
They
Shout
invited
out.
me to their home with my kid. Bless them.
Oh,
And your husband. Bless
And my
them.
husband,
Bless
my
them.
other kid.
Oh,
I was there too. I remember that visit.
The alcohol was flowing, unlike tonight.
Is everybody here except Jeff doing a dry January thing right now?
I think Bo's drinking beer, probably.
Oh, this is coffee.
Oh. Oh, you have to go to work.
That's right.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he's
I
Yeah,
forgot you
graveyard
changed
shift.
your shift. Janice, what are you
Yes.
drinking? Are you doing dry January with us?
I mean,
no? Okay.
I'm drinking iced tea. Yeah, basically just because I haven't been going out much, so, and I never drink at home alone. So
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to get my
Your beer.
assistant to get me another.
yeah. My secretary. I got a nice Earl Grey, so I can roll.
It looks like a Earl Black and White.
You're only. It's actually just a white cup, but you're so in tune to seeing the checkerboard.
Yeah, right.
My shirt's all white, so.
It's Scocosis.
Jeez.
Some band now will be.
That's a good name for an album,
Scocosis.
Matt.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
like
that's
it.
gonna happen now.
Yeah, I don't know how that just came to me, and that's definitely not
Put that in your back
staying here.
pocket.
It's not staying here. That's for sure.
It'll be a new band, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I was listening to that Year End and Skagazine."
Yeah.
And we join then, and they'll become the biggest band.
There's going to be an AI generated ska band called Scocosis.
The sixth wave.
It'll be up
band.
this week.
So what are we doing in the future, Jazz?
Well, for one, I have decided that all episodes are going to be live.
What?
That's awesome.
Unless the band just
Shut
doesn't
the front
want to do
door.
it. I'm going to try for all live episodes.
Do you know who your co-hosts are? Are you sure you want that liability?
And number two, I'm not doing any editing. I heard this from Hardcore Therapist, her podcast. I was listening to the Jay Navarro episode, of course, and at the end, she was like talking about how she never does any editing. Whatever gets said just gets put out. And I was like, the fuck am I doing? Why am I wasting my time? So from now on, no more editing unless somebody slips on something and asks me to. But it's going to be live anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We're going to be filtered. Oh, snap.
Well, I'm giving up live podcasts, so that's my New Year's resolution. So.
I mean, it's your last
Aw.
time anyway.
What are
Did
some
he-
things that somebody would have to say that would make you have to edit this
Right.
podcast? Because I am going to make sure you have to edit this.
Oh,
I'm not going to take it down.
Any
from
negative
YouTube.
comment about Benny or the Boy Detective?
I thought you were
must
being
be
supportive.
obviously
I thought
taken
you were
out.
being like, why
I
would,
think
why would you
she-
edit anyway?
All right,
No, you're looking at more
allow
like-
me now to read aloud from Jay Navarro's medical records.
You can edit that part out, actually, if you want.
Nope. He's not listening. Besides that, we are going to start a Patreon. 2 years in and we haven't done it yet, but we decided that number one, we want to give perks to the people who are really loyal to us. And number two, we need a little support because we pay for a lot of things doing this. So
So when she says we pay for a lot of things,
I pay for a lot of things.
Jess pays for. So all the sponsorships and the shows that we've put on and those type of things, right now, are being funded by the CEO of Be the Same, and in twofold, I'm sure eventually you can't pay for everything, right? And number two, I think that stunts our growth because our growth is only as big as what you can afford on your credit card at this point in time, right? I don't know, but I think there's a lot of great things that we can do as a podcast, and we're hoping people will come along with us and support us because we'd love to do more shows and more activities and that kind of stuff. So So plus, aren't you gonna have a bunch of cool stuff for people who
Yeah,
are on
so
the team?
there's going to be 2 tiers. The first tier is $4.99 a month, and it includes a private Facebook group, bonus content. I was going to give first access to the interviews, but they're going to be live, so I got to scratch that. And what was the other one, Eric? Oh, the live question and answer.
Access to the interviews before they happen.
Well,
Oh,
I had to scratch that because they're all live. I can't do that anymore.
Time travel interviews.
Ooh.
Before
We
you
have
ask
a
the
portal
question.
that will take you to any show you want to go to when you want to go to it. Now, after each live interview, we are going to send an exclusive Zoom link to the Patreons that are watching and let them do a little question and answer with the guest.
ooh.
If the
We
guest
just
allows
came up
that.
with
I
that
said
one.
most lives because obviously the guest has to agree to it, but I think knowing what I know about the Ska community, they're going to be open to it. And if they're not, maybe I won't invite them on. I don't know.
I mean, if they're not, we just make sure that one of these guys are ready to go.
I'll meet my public.
Be like, Matt, you're up again. You're like, this is the third time this month.
Where's Benny?
Oh, that was the other thing. There's going to be a monthly raffle too, where you get like points by doing certain things, maybe sharing things, interacting in the live interviews, whatever. We're going to give points and do a monthly raffle and give out something cool.
Maybe we can get cool stuff from bands, like maybe
That's the idea, Eric.
unique stuff, like maybe Benny's shoes. Like, oh, I'd
Oh,
love to have like a mismatched pair of Benny's shoes.
I had I'm not gonna I don't know if I'm supposed to do names. So I had an awesome kid, if he's listening, wear 2 different shoes the other day for the show. And it ruled so much. It made my heart so big.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. Or like I have an old briefcase. I have the original briefcase. I was hoping to put it in the museum someday if we ever get cool enough. But what are you gonna do? The Ska Punk Museum.
Punk rock museum.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's just they're gonna.
That's
add
why we're
it
starting the
to
Patreon
Punk
page so we can
Museum.
get that museum going. You know?
But yeah, no, I'm sure a lot of us bands would be willing to give something. Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
So that's the
I'll give
first
you our
tier.
guitarist at this point.
Not nice. The second tier is the VIP tier, $9.99 a month. And in addition to the tier 1 benefits, you also get a monthly Zoom hangout with a mystery guest from the scene and our team. Could be 1 guest, could be 4 guests, could be a band, it could be, I don't know, whatever, whoever we decide to bring.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
It'll be me.
And then there will be merch for that level as well. T-shirts, some koozies, some stickers, all that stuff. So we're going to try it out, see how it goes.
Awesome.
Exciting.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure Don will
Hell
be
yeah.
signed up for that one so he can hang out with the boy detective.
Yeah, so if anybody is interested in the Patreon, right now it's just free membership you can start with. We're going to start the tiers as of February 1st. But go sign up for free so that you're already there and we can,
Very
it'll
cool.
be easy.
Better throw some links up there, Jess.
It's in the chat here, but that doesn't help anyone else. I put it here so I could do that and then I forgot. There's the link. Thanks, Ryan.
Hey, we come up with some good ideas here every now and again. I was just thinking about that we should recap on all our Shark Tank type ideas that we've had.
Oh yeah, we will. Absolutely, because we had some good ones of those. Let's do that at the end. 2 more things coming up for Skagazine though. We're sponsoring at least one festival again. This is not Croydon Fest because it's my favorite festival and I'm always going to sponsor it. They take good care of us. They gave us a really cool spot to interview last year. Access to everything. They're the reason why we got to interview Vic Ruggiero because we were allowed to go in and eat dinner with him. So Eric had his opportunity. So, and Jeremy's my friend and I've been a supporter of his for a long time and I'm always going to support him. And then we are also going to have more content than we normally have. Right now, I'm the only one to post content. We're going to change that. We have a bunch of team members who are going to a bunch of shows, meeting all kinds of people, listening to new music that they want to share. So you're going to start seeing more team posts and team content. That's it for now. No, we're going to do more shows too. So far, if you're in the Philly area, save the dates. Monday, March 16th, I have a band coming in from Atlanta. I'm not going to say who it is yet. April 17th, I have a band coming in from Minneapolis and Pittsburgh areas.
I'm coming for that one.
And
I'm off.
May 21st, we're kicking off my birthday weekend with a ska punk band from Miami, Florida.
So you're not saying any of the bands yet? Like you can't?
No,
I'm not gonna.
I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
Okay, I'm not gonna trick you into it. I
She'd
just
have to
didn't want
edit it if she said the names.
I didn't want to accidentally say
No
it.
editing.
That's why I was
No
asking.
editing. And then in
Is
addition to
this
that, we are
Bonks?
also,
Yes.
two are at Bonks, one is hopefully at Bonks. We're waiting on the
Okay.
availability. That's my spot. I love having
Cool
shows.
place. It's a cool place,
And
especially.
it's great in the summer when they
I
have
was
like
gonna say,
concerts.
yeah, especially like even spring, right?
Yeah. And they actually gave us the opportunity if we want to. I just don't think we're there yet. To have a festival there and they can block off the whole street and put an outside stage up.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's
Do
something
it.
we're considering for the
wow,
future,
yeah.
but we're not ready for that yet.
It felt
Maybe
like it was blocked off already,
But
like
because no one's there late at night. But
yeah,
this would
really
be like
cool
an
spot.
all day kind of thing. Like Philly, I don't know. I guess everyone has block parties, but Philly is known for their block parties. So it'll be like a block party, get like a stage and a bounce house and this and that,
Huh.
vendors, the whole 9 yards.
We should talk. I have an idea.
Oh,
We already have a name though. It's Beef Fest.
Yes, Beef Fest.
Yeah. We have to go with Beef Fest.
what was Christian's? The Polish holiday, the Polish festival thing. Remember this?
Oh, he wanted to have a festival with
What was it? The Polish.
Aussie and pierogies because it's a very Polish area and they have a lot
Yeah,
of
but what was that? It was a special day. There's a name that he had.
but I forget. And they already have one for that day. It was really weird. Yeah, he did have a name for it. I just don't remember. I'm sorry, Eric. That was like 2024 that he said that probably.
Yeah, it probably was.
Actually, it wasn't because we didn't do shows in 2024.
No, I think it was. Wasn't that converse? Who knows?
It was right before Corona and we were talking about that. It was in
Yes.
25. Oh, and we're doing the Corona Fest after parties again. Can't say anything about those yet because Jeremy and I have to get together on that. But there will be a new venue because our venue from last year has closed down. And another venue we used this summer for the Chemical Imbalance, the World's After Party, Skamagachi, and the Squanches just announced they're closing down as well. And they've only been open like, I don't know, less than a year. Sad.
Yeah, that was sad.
Maybe you shouldn't announce it every time you do a show somewhere it closes down.
Rowdy.
Maybe keep that to
Scott was too
yourself.
much.
Like the Grim Reaper.
They can't handle Scott. I don't know what it is.
Bunks?
I think
I'm
it was
excited
the
to see-
mustard pies. I think the mustard pies did them in.
Oh,
I don't think there really was mustard pies though.
There were.
it all goes back to mustard.
Oh,
Terrifying.
there were.
It
Did you
does, it
miss that
does.
earlier, Eric?
It was pizza that smelled like hot dogs. It was just wrong.
Ugh.
So I have a mustard
terrible.
pizza story.
Is it on the syllabus?
It was on the mustard side of it. You know what? I'm saving my mustard pizza story for another time.
I
So
mean,
the Patreon.
we're an hour in and we haven't started the recap yet at all.
If you don't want to hear my fucking story, just say it, guys. I'm okay with it.
I'm excited for Croydon because we're playing it, and then it's gonna be a lot of fun for us to come back to.
I'm excited for
I'm
Croydon
excited
every
for
year.
that too.
You guys are doing Sunday, right? Or Saturday? Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday for us.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Saturday
be
for
there.
Jokers, Sunday for us. So
Right.
Friday for
Yeah.
catch.
They spread it out for me.
Friday
Like,
for
it's like,
catch.
I mean, well, actually, it's not like they spread it out for me, but it just seems like there's so many bands I want to see, but they're on different days. I mean, I would have gone anyway, but I thought it would have been really cool to have a day that like
We all played together.
yeah, like this, but
I'm gonna text Jeremy right now. You gotta change his
Yeah.
schedule.
yeah.
We were
Tour.
like a Skagazine day.
I can't wait to see what the whole lineup is and see who all of the filler bands you're complaining about are.
Oh,
I don't know anything about that.
So wait, what do you mean? Whole lineup's out except for 2 bands, right?
That's what I mean.
he was making a joke.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Don't worry about me.
Is that on the syllabus, sir? See, it was a joke, right?
What? Who?
Hey, Matt, how was your year in 2025? What give us
Crushed it.
yeah,
I
about
crushed
you.
it. I crushed it. That's
Crushed
what I did.
You kind of did in all seriousness. So give us a recap.
I made an album that I put out in September. It went pretty well. It has a bunch of people from the ska scene all over it, even though it's not a ska album. You guys know about this. I put it out right before Supernova, and then I played that Supernova pre-show, and that went pretty well. And I haven't. That's one of only a few shows that I've played in a while, and it felt really good to play that show with having some friends, and everything went great. Uh,
Yeah.
what else did I do? I put out there were some songs on the Pandemics record. I did a couple of those remixes, and that album is great. They let me put a weird fucking song, weird electro remix of one of their ska punk songs, and I'm very proud that that's on Jump Up Records along with my album. I put out a single on my birthday on the 20th of December. That's about AI.
I missed that one. I didn't write that one down. I didn't see that.
Oh,
When was it?
On December 20th. It's called
Yeah.
It's called Promethean Blues, and it's all synthesizers.
Ah,
What else? Ooh. No, I didn't do shit else. I went to Supernova. I saw Catch 22 with Jeff. That was
That was
amazing. Earlier in the year, I saw Catch 22 without Jeff. Eh. You know, they were good. I like. It was Catch 22 hadn't been to Detroit since like 2008, maybe.
is that was this year?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Well, last year, but
it?
yeah.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah.
It was like their first time back in like 13 years or some shit. More than that, maybe. I don't even know. And so it was really cool to see Catch 22 without Jeff, but then see Catch 22 with Jeff. Well,
I have mixed feelings. I'm not going to respond to that, but I mean, I don't.
No, I Catch 22 is a band I very, very
Right, you went
very
and
much
you
love.
went, yeah.
I
Like,
love
get it.
Catch 22.
Look,
and I'm not
bottom
trying to
line is
talk.
it's
I'm not
different,
trying to
you know?
talk shit. I'm not trying to talk.
No, I
shit.
know, I know.
But
I know.
there's a difference.
It's a difference
when you're up there, and I shouldn't compare it. It's a different thing.
Well, I mean, truthfully, there was a difference when I took over. Like there was a difference. There's something about, right? Like when when you're not playing an instrument and you have the freedom to move. Like, so that just does it. Look, that's why some bands have, whatever hype man, like helps kill Lincoln, right? Like, I mean, he's amazing. And it's like, it's just that stuff. There's an energy. And that's why, I mean, yeah, you can like emit energy with instruments. You can, but there is something about, especially, I don't know, the way that I look at it with the connection, right? Like this close to somebody, something about it. And they do it. They still do it, but yes, Ryan will have to step back and play his lines. And I think it's a relief that I'm there at times like now because he could, and it fills it out. But yeah, it's just different. That's it. And I think that's a beautiful thing, that to have an incarnation of a band and the songs being played that are the people that do love, like that have the passion to play them. I think there's something to it, but
also for the record, like the era where Ryan is the main songwriter is my second favorite era of that band. I like, no disrespect to Keysby Nights. It's a perfectly fine third best era of that band, but like I love the band after you left as well, and
Mhm.
that like
Yeah.
it meant a lot to see those songs, but
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
you know.
It's cool. Enough about me.
Well, I was just going to say though, Jeff, since we kind of segued, tell us about your year. How did your year go?
We just did it. What are you
I
talking
There
about?
nothing else happened besides
It
Supernova.
was wild. So like, truthfully, I mean, I already mentioned it's like it was totally like a metamorphosis kind of year mentally for me. Reliving youth, but also not feeling any different. So, but then coming out of it where I am now, just a different feel, like owning it, right? So it started before it started October 24th, no, November 24, when, they reached out to ask if I wanted to do a show, right? To celebrate it, Supernova. That was going to be it. And, we hung out and we rehearsed once or twice. We rehearsed before they went out to the Midwest. They were going through the songs. So I popped over, ran through them, and then did Pioneer Valley. Not really expecting to, but it was like a good trial run. Ryan couldn't make it, so it was serendipitous that it just worked out. We did it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and that's happened a few times. Supernova was unbelievable. It was just an experience. I've got you go back to the podcast if you want to hear about what I think about it. But recently, just December, which is why I didn't see your release, like that weekend was um Asbury Park, New Jersey, which truthfully, I wasn't expecting much. I was expecting a bunch of you know, um I don't know. I just wasn't expecting much from New Jersey, and fucking wrong, man. That energy, I still feel it. I was just going back into like videos because I'm gonna put something out from it, but oh God, it was so good. That room was crazy, and that night was nuts because there were trees down. I got to sound check like at the minute they were starting it because couldn't get out of my town, freezing cold and sold out. The energy. Keep Flying killed it, like unbelievable. And World's After Party to play with them. That was a really cool night. And then the next night, popped into Scala Days and had a very, very special night. And I don't know if we should want to go into that, but my favorite part of this year and possibly my entire like musical career, something that is I never thought would happen, but Jess, you helped facilitate it, like, Ray and
Oh,
Junie's
yes.
proposal during one of our songs. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but to hear that somebody was going to propose during that set, I wasn't even playing that show, but I was going to help facilitate it, and then decided, well, let's just do it. And we ended up constructing a stopping point, and we did a whole thing, and they proposed, or he proposed to her, and luckily she said yes. And
Yes.
it was so cool. That's
Yeah, that was
something
amazing.
so special, and
Congrats
yeah,
to Ray and Junie.
yeah. And then for me, like my music project has been, another fluid thing after the comma. It's really helped give me like the confidence to put stuff out, just not care. So I've been doing that, and had a couple releases. Did the Jeff thing with Jeff from Friends with Salad. Hopefully this year we'll do that second one that we've been planning, and maybe Matt and I will finish our plans, which we don't have to talk about, but we'll do another live episode for that one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's
Hey, I
just
thought you were done
more to
on live
come.
episodes.
What's that?
You said you
Oh,
were done
really?
with live episodes.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm
Nobody
going
ran
to
you
come back.
off.
I'm making a comeback.
Me
I
and Jeff are
tend to be
gonna come
done with
back.
things and then do them again.
Me and Jeff are going to come back and write a song live on your
There you
show.
go.
Ooh,
You have to do it now.
now
I
you
mean,
have to.
not
I would
editing.
do it.
I'll do.
I would do it.
I've been
You should write our
I've done
theme song
improv
for us.
music. This doesn't intimidate me. I will actually deliver this.
Well, let's plan this one soon. I like this.
Yeah.
It would
Tonight?
take me 4 months, but
Challenge accepted.
But yeah, that's enough. But we can move on. But it's been a lot. It's been amazing. And honestly, you guys have helped facilitate a lot of it, like a lot of it. And I didn't know any of you for this year. And that's just a small portion of friends that I've made this year. It's been really special, or this past year. And I'm just looking to double down, like, in 26, keep going. I'm excited.
I'm such a baby about public wedding proposals.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that shit just makes me weep.
It's on the Skagazine Instagram if you want to weep.
Well,
I'll send you
also,
the link. Actually, I'll give it to
also
everyone right now.
to be cards on the table. Like I schemed with Dan Pothast to propose to my now husband on stage with MU330
Hmm.
Really?
when they were opening for Streetlight Manifesto. So like I got to do some scheming as well, and like I've been to a couple of concerts where someone proposes on stage. I'm like, oh man, like I've never. Luckily, nobody's ever said no, but
Yeah,
like,
right. Well,
but it's
that
like
would check.
what an amazing.
But the
I
wild
love that
thing,
shit.
Matt, is
Love that
like
shit.
I never thought, because it's like we don't have any song. What
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
right? And that's the beauty of it, is like this song that could speak to someone. It's just, it's part of a story that's essentially a natural born killer's kind of story.
yeah,
But I get it. There's some lines and there's a feel, but I think it had sentimental value to her. So like whatever the words are, it doesn't matter. But that's why I never thought that would happen. Like, why that's not a thing, you know?
yeah,
Shit, man. I wrote like my wedding song, like I wrote it because I'm like, I could write one of these, but it's just not really in the style that I, perform. So, but yeah.
I somebody reached out to me years ago and told me that they wanted a wedding version of one of my songs for their first dance.
Hmm.
So I went and made like did my best Ed Sheeran fucking
There you go.
version of a punk song that I wrote, and that's a very flattering request. I can't believe somebody
That is awesome.
had a song of mine as part of their wedding.
It's cool to like,
Yeah,
I mean, if I look,
it's a it's a
I'm going to
special
insert
life.
myself into many, like that's what I like to do. And now I'm stamped, right? Stamped and printed. You can never
Yeah.
forget me. Tattooed you in your life.
Hmm.
No, but it's a special thing. That's a cool and really flattering thing. So yeah.
You do anything this year, Benny? Anything happen?
Just a couple of things. So
I gotta
Disco,
go.
no, thank you, Matt. It's the time. Yeah, perfect. So Disco Lunch came out in November, and that was honestly, this year has been incredible for all of my band. It's hard to put into words things that Nick and I talked about back in 2010, even maybe before that, 2008, maybe when we first started our punk band, Cardinals at the time. And, when we started The Boy Detective, it was basically because I wanted to play with Suicide Machines and Nick wanted to play with Less Than Jake. And within this year, within that 12-month span, we're going to be doing that, and I got to sing Islands, which is my favorite Suicide Machine song, the whole song in Virginia with Jay.
And Philly
And
first.
I got to do a verse in Philly, in fairness.
Oh, you did the whole thing?
I did the whole song in Norfolk because he was like, fuck this. Benny's going to come out and do the whole song. And I was like,
so cool.
I wasn't prepared.
I'm going to tell you, that was like one of my favorite moments ever, was seeing you come out and do that with them.
It was a dream come true.
I was so happy for you.
My 16-year-old self riding rollerblades in my funeral home parking lot literally was on stage with me, and it's unbelievable. I know sometimes I have this ego and personality, but in all honesty, it was very humbling to have an experience this year meeting some of these individuals and trying to have a human conversation with them, even though they're very on pedestals for me. Yeah, it all start. I mean, we've gotten to experience some amazing people, but it was, we have the Five Iron Frenzies of the world who just randomly accept that we're going to open for them. And, obviously we're like, oh God, we're not Christian. I mean, some of us are, but like our music isn't. And then on top of that too, like, from them having this experience to we're playing for Goldfinger. Like that's wild. Like that's an absolutely wild thing that was never on Nick
And
and
you're
I's
not
bucket
vegan.
list. And then on top of that, like, getting to play with Suicide Machines, not in Detroit is the wildest thing still to me in this day. Is like the idea that we didn't get to play our first show with them in Detroit. We had to go to Philly to be able to play with Suicide Machines from Detroit. But also like this year has been an incredible year for ska.
Pretty good year.
It's been a thank you, Matt. It has been a pretty good year. And honestly, like I'm very, 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 very thankful to meet the incredible people. I have never had fans or a community of people who give a shit like our ska fans do or Skagazine do. These aren't acquaintances. They're becoming part of my family in this weird world that we are in. And it's wonderful and it's scary. You know what I mean? It's scary at times too, because it's also like, okay, how am I going to do this with the funeral directing? And I have a beautiful bride that I married, my high school sweetheart, and I have two beautiful children. It's like, how do you do this? How do you juggle this world in your, later 30s, trying to figure this out? God, it would have been great to be in our 20s and early, late teens and doing this. But in all honesty, I say that with this, I'm not trying to woe is me. Honestly, this is a dream come true for me. I'm very thankful. Jeff, I mean, I've never met you, like, and I feel like I have a connection with you just because of this community. And I was also at that Catch-22 show in Detroit, and that was wild to be able to, play for them and be like, holy shit, like, I literally am in a punk ska band because of these bands. And then also trying to figure out like how to present yourself like you belong there, even though you don't feel like you belong in those rooms. But I want to also,
you seem to be doing fine with all of that.
I just, and Jeff, I wanted to really quick, there is something about us being able to just have a microphone and go out there and just share energy with people. I think we're lucky enough where we only have to do that. Cause like I look at my poor bandmates that are like, they're greasing up, they're oiling up their horns and they're doing their mouth vocal things and got strings and guitars and all this. And I'm like, God, this is so nice. I only have a microphone to deal with.
Oh my God, Benny. So like, we use in-ears, right?
Someday.
Like, God. Like, but I just started this year. Like they're swearing by them, so I started, and it was a game changer. I don't have shit to bring, right?
Yeah.
I brought my microphone, have my in-ears before I'm going on Scala days. Jeff's freaking out again. Can't find his in-ear. Like I have one thing to do, right? Like I can't find it, and I'm like I can't believe this. I can't watch the rest of Folly and all that. I'd be terrible if I had to bring like a guitar. I used to be a drummer. It's like, can't believe I still have like my drum set, Oh,
I feel so bad for my drummer.
Oh,
you could just tell. It's like, God, this sucks for them so bad.
I know.
But
we show up and just have all of our energy, but we weren't exhausted from getting our instruments ready.
Absolutely. Well, and I mean, I am a complete dead person after our show, and it's my own damn fault. But like, being able for me to be in the crowd the whole time is a different experience too, is just to have energy going back and forth. Cause you're, what I'm talking about when you're ping ponging, and also like,
but you are literally in the crowd.
Like
yes,
off the
I
stage,
am,
like
at times
I haven't seen it in person. I cannot wait. And I would
Not
love to
everybody
join
here-
you there. That would be sick. But that is something.
Seeing you do that at Union Transfer, like I swore that was the night where I was like, Benny's not going to come down. He might come down for a little
So
bit,
cool.
but you were down there for all but 2 songs, right?
Yeah, so that was a Leonore thing. She was like, "Can you do me a
Yeah, I
favor?
remember
Can you
this.
stay on stage for 2 songs?" And I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Well, you got to realize they have professional photographers that are trying to take pictures of you, and they can't. So at least if you stay on stage for 2 and you tell them, they at least have an opportunity to take a good shot of you." I'm like, food for thought for, and also too, if I start in the crowd, I don't know if people would know I'm there. You know what I mean? Like they like, especially like these 2 shows with like 1,200, 1,500 people. Like, I'm like, what if I go down there and they don't fucking move? Like they just stare at me and they're like, I'm not moving. Like, I'm not gonna lose my spot for Goldfinger for this dumbass who's opening the show. You know what I mean? But no, it's like once it's there and once that energy is transferred, like they move and they have fun and it's a wonderful experience. But yeah, Jeff, I'm excited for you to see it. But honestly, like I wouldn't have it any other way. And someday I bet somebody's gonna be like, you can't do this anymore. And I'd be like, no, I'm like, that's when I retire, I guess, from the music scene. Because I remember shows with, Jay in the crowd and choking people with his microphone cord. And that I'm a performer. And I think some of us musicians, and this is, I'm not calling out at anybody specifically, but I think subjectively, we lose track that we are performers. And these people are coming and they're paying a lot of money and taking days away from their families to see us. And I'm going to try to give 100%. But anyways, going back to my year's been absolutely wonderful. We released the album. We got to record with Roger Lehman in Florida, which was an absolute wonderful experience. I've gotten to be able to talk to musicians that I never thought I would. And to be honest, the biggest, coolest thing about my band is we are really good, close people with each other. And specifically, my bandmates are very much in the same ethos and ethic and morals that I have. And we're trying to make this world a better place because it's very shitty right now. So I'm very happy to be with people that are very much on that same boat as me. So, and also thank you, Skagazine, for allowing me to talk this long on a lot of podcasts and being extremely supportive. So thank you.
I like listening to you talk.
You guys are right. Benny is the best guest.
What's that?
Benny is the best guest. You guys are right.
Here we are. Now we're just admitting it.
I mean,
until our episode, Matt.
If you guys write a song, it's going to be way better than anything I'm going to talk about.
We'll see.
It's about Benny talking. That would be the song.
Benny's also a fabulous guest host as well.
Agreed.
And it's not everybody that carries their saxophone player around on their shoulders during their sets. So, I mean, when you are exhausted at the end of your show, Benny, you have definitely earned it.
What's really cool about what I'm finding out now is the crowd that have been around me. And that's okay. This is crazy too, Jeff. And I'm sure you've experienced this. And Matt, I'm sure you experience this too. People will drive to see us more than 20 minutes. That's fucking wild to me. When somebody's like, I'm going to drive 6 to 8 hours to come see you.
It's cool.
Like, what? Like, I come from the ethos of like, oh, it's 20 minutes. Maybe I'll come. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll stop by, say hi to everybody. But anyways, what I was going to say was when I get exhausted now, I have people who will like lift me up. Like, okay, I see Benny struggling in the pit here. I'm gonna go dance in front of him to get him like up, or like he fell, or I'm gonna drape the Michigan ska flag on him like Joel does all the time. Like that gives like an extra bump to like energy and okay, like this is working. And I guess I just gotta, and then also being able to not only have me in the crowd, but my musicians are coming down in the crowd, which is absolutely bonkers. So that gives me an escape to kind of like, okay, I can breathe for a second. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah. There's something about the, I don't know. And I don't know how like your shows started or whatever, but we were on the same level, sometimes in a house, a basement, right? Like, I don't know if you still have, but as close as like you can get to that feeling, because there's nothing like that feeling. Like we had, I know I said like Wayne Firehouse, and like they put risers in on some shows, and it was a little different, but you still had that energy. But anywhere you are, it doesn't matter how many people are there, you try to like replicate that energy best you can. And I'm telling you, like what you're doing is like exactly what I feel like was happening in basements in like New Brunswick and Jersey and stuff like all over where we started, you know? It just feels like that's what, but then it gets bigger and bigger and you're still doing it. It's so cool. Love it.
We
Still
started
doing it in basements too, actually. So
we
Yeah.
just played a basement show
Yeah.
and they were all, but
It's
we
awesome.
grew up playing in pole barns. Same thing.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
the Boons in Ida, Michigan.
Love it.
So we didn't have stages. And
Right.
also, how cool is it when you go to a show and you feel like you're a part of the band?
Well, yeah, yeah, I know.
Because you're there. Like you're not like I'm in the crowd, they're on the stage.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're all in this together.
Yep. And then that converts into then you're hanging out with them after because you're like if you're that approachable and you're not standing back, protective, defensive, like if you know, I look at it as not aggressive, but like if it makes sense, like but like on the offense a little bit.
Yeah.
Like because I'm trying to generate, then they get it back, and then it's just a cycle of feeding, eating, feeding, eating, you know. And I think that like kind of offensive feel, like I don't get mad if they're not moving, but I definitely try to like it doesn't come out naturally. Like it's like this isn't going to work if we don't do
It's
this.
frustrating when they
You know?
don't move. It's absolutely frustrating because you can't get any energy off them. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are
it's
energy
wild.
like ghosts.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the in the shadows, like that energy ghost or whatever. It's the same.
Yeah, yeah, right,
Like
right.
I need your energy to be able to do what I do. But you're absolutely right. And it's I've had some wonderful like conversations. And I also like, I'll be honest with you, I like picking on the people who just want to put their hands in their hoodie and just watch a show.
Mhm.
The best was at Bonks when Skip was sitting outside on a chair and you just went and sat next to him.
I love it. I love it because it
That's
gives me
so
a break
great.
too. It gives me a break because like once I get started, people get started, and then I can kind of like mosey on through the back.
You got yourself a fan for life that night. He was like
That's so cool.
with that, and he wasn't even into it until that moment. Like you have a way about you, Benny.
Mhm.
I'm glad that I can be an attendee and understand that symbiotic relationship, you know, with the energy. You know, I understand that you guys put a lot of effort into your music, you know, in order to practice it, in order to write it, in order to bring your stuff to the show, in order to, well, maybe not a microphone, but everybody else, you know, but it is a lot, you know, and to show my appreciation, that's what I try to do, you know. Benny knows, like, I will be right there in the pit as soon as that first fucking beat hits. Like, I'll be getting that circle pit going, and you know, it brings a different energy to the show. It brings a different experience, and it brings everybody up, which I feel like is what we all should be doing outside of shows too.
That's a good point, actually. That's what our song's about, Matt.
There you go.
All right.
So we're scheduling that for next week.
Let's do 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, 2 weeks.
How are we going to get 140 episodes if you guys are taking a week off?
That's a valid point.
Book another fucking guest. God damn.
Actually,
You can't
will
keep
say that-
inviting these same 3 people.
listen, we have another recording on Wednesday night with the Fensick.
Yep.
They don't know that we're going live yet. I'm gonna try to get them to go live. I'm gonna give them a pass since I said this after I invited them, but
Which was probably, if we look at year in review, I know it was a short interview with them last time, but
well, we only talked to Roger at this
Yeah,
Recording
but it was
Fest.
probably one of my most memorable, inspirational one. Like he was amazing to talk to. So I am so excited to talk that band again.
I think Roger and Mark are joining us Wednesday, and they just released a new album on the 1st. It's really good.
It is.
It's called Black Box, I believe.
If you have any chance to listen to it because
Check it out.
It is my favorite release of the year so far. I'll tell you that much.
Damn.
Called Black Box.
Yep. Speaking of favorites, Jess. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's that time finally. we're an hour and a half in, and we're just now getting to our favorite things from 2025.
I think that's what we've been talking about the whole time, really, though.
I mean, kind of. We've been like sprinkling in here and there. We decided not to do lists this year. Lists are tedious, they're annoying. You have to listen to everything. I'm not saying we don't want to
If
listen
you
to
made a
everything.
list this year, suck it.
And
Let
not
me
only
put-
that, but like they're so subjective. And if you're making a list of your top 10 albums and you only listen to 20 of them and you're saying these are the best albums out there, but you didn't check out the 50 other ones, then how do you know they're the best albums? So we didn't want to do that this year. We just wanted to talk about what our favorite things were. So we have some favorite albums, sure, but we're not going to act like, never mind, I'm going to stop. Yeah.
So you just said it, though. So do we want to talk about everybody's albums that stood out to them? Is that better
Yes.
than the top list?
Our
What
favorites,
albums
I
did
mean,
you hear this year that really kind of were the album for you?
All right, since none of this is subjective, my first participation trophy goes to Brunt of It.
Fair.
That's a good album.
That's a
They
good album.
they definitely put out an album that I heard, and I can't say whether or not I liked it.
It wouldn't be it's a mad, bad, sad, rad world, would it?
Yeah,
Looks
that's
something-
the one. Man, look at that record.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked that they put out this album this year.
When they came on, I said it early. It was what, January, February that we had them on. The Bluefish came out, and I said it then, like, this is early contender for fucking record of the year for me personally. And then Blue Detective had to go and release Disco Lunch.
Selfish.
Very.
Selfish.
So are you saying Disco Lunch was your favorite of the year, Ryan?
I'm not gonna say anything else.
I'm not gonna say anything. I want to throw out the best of the worst. New Dead Ends was a sick album.
So good.
I wrote them specifically how hard that album hits. They did a wonderful job. That was an album that really stood out to me this year. Was the best of the worst.
Benny, I heard. Well, Jesse. So I am like a student, right? Like I don't, because I don't trust just what's thrown at me, right? But it's like I trust people. I trust I don't know, bills, like, you know, the lineups and stuff. But Jess was like one of the first. I was like, gotta send me anything that you think. I'll check it out. Like I'm writing things down, you know, as you guys speak, and that's what I'm gonna check out. And that album, I went to see him the next day, right? Like that was the next day that they played. I'm like, I'm going to see him. And then from that, Power Up, like that blew me away. So that song King Kong, and Jess, you were there. You were talking to Kelly outside, and I was like, I brought you beers. I was like, I got to go hear this song. This is unbelievable. I went right back in, and then I think I like messaged them or something afterwards. And the drummer's name is Jeff. So right, so
You have a thing for Jeff.
yeah, I was like, this makes sense. I asked him to join my band.
The Jeff.
Jeff.
Too. It looks something along those lines. It's pretty badass. I got the last large at this is not Croydon Fest this year, and Chris from Pick It Up Media was very disappointed.
Yeah, we talked to Power Up a few times. We did a bunch of on-site interviews with them, never recorded or a live one. Well, they were recorded, but they were on site. Not a full episode, I should say. And I think I got to see them like 4 or 5 times this year, which is why I guess I was outside talking, because I get to see them a lot. Not that they're not great.
Album's fantastic, and that's a different thing too, right? Like live shows, and then you know whether or not you're a live band or studio band or you're both, right? Like, and you don't have to be. Like, I get it. I never considered us to necessarily be the studio band, you know. Like it's the live show that you know we took pride in, but or at least I did, and it was really cool to hear them live, Power Up, and then I listened to the album and I'm like, I get the same feel, you know, like it's different. It's got a lot of energy. It's just great. That was one that snuck up on me.
Bo, you have a hard stop soon, don't you?
yeah, I figured I was gonna drop my contributions here and then log off.
Yeah, you want to drop them real quick?
Yeah, Disco Lunch, of course. It's a banger, definitely. Right alongside them, their Pumpkin Records label mates, Joker's Republic, with the hand that you've been dealt. It's
New
funny that
Jersey.
they just kind of both came out like right around the same time, just like knocked the socks off you at the end of the year. And finally, coming back out to the West Coast, Sad Snacks release, Vending Machine, just came out a few weeks ago. Love it.
It's a good one. Love that one.
Do you want to give us your other favorites before you go, too?
Yeah, what are your other
Yeah.
Ooh, other favorites.
Your EPs, your singles, your shows.
Did you come up with those with no pressure if you didn't have anything planned?
Just off the top of my head, under EPs, Friends with Salad. That's solid listen.
That's what I wrote down too. I love that EP.
Me too.
Yeah.
It actually made it to like my top played albums or something, and I was
Oh,
like,
that's awesome.
I didn't hear it till like
Sure.
what, 2 months ago, and it's only 12 minutes long, but I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it. It's so good.
I think we
So
dug into that album more than I've ever dug into any other album in my life. We went
For
like
real.
lyric for lyric on that whole album with them.
Yeah, we've never done that before except for that. And the catch. We did it with the catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made you.
I don't know if I guess we can combine singles and EPs. I don't know if the Doom Stompers 4 releases, if you could technically call that an EP, but it's EP.
Well, they
length.
did just release the vinyl today, the 7-inch, and I did buy it at 10 o'clock on the dot.
Did you get it?
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah.
sold out in 10 minutes. Is that what they said?
I was like, oh, I think I need to walk into the bathroom at work right now. Oh,
They're
shit.
so good.
That counts. And finally, shows and festivals. Made it to Supernova this year. It was a blast, as always, and that's where I met the bulk of you. But under shows, I think the funnest show might, just been off of everyone's radar here. Back in March, voluntary hazing in the art boutique in San Jose. This whole thing on social media where they set up a bet that involved streaming, one or the other their songs. Their saxophone player won the bet, and the rest of the band ended up eating reeds. So they set it up where they had pre-made boiled reeds, and they all ate reeds live on stage at the Art Boutique, which has also just closed. RAP to them, but it was hilarious.
Did
It was
Jess
a
book
great
a show
time.
there?
Hmm?
Did
No,
Jess book a show
her-
there? Is that why it closed?
Her grim
Oh,
record touch.
I wasn't listening.
Everyone looked so confused for a second.
I was not listening.
I caught on.
I'm keeping
But-
up with the chat too,
Yeah. But no, she had nothing to do with that one. But that was absolute riot of a show. And yeah, that does it for me.
I thought you were going to talk about Dance Hall Crashers.
Well,
I mean, you don't have to, but I expected.
yeah, that did happen. Yeah, Dance Hall Crashers, their first reunion show back in June. It's been a long year. It's kind of sometimes hard to forget those things happen. But yeah, it's definitely tops.
Anything you want to say you're looking forward to this year before you bounce?
This coming year, definitely trying to make it out to a couple more festivals. The Pioneer Valley,
Croydon? Coming to Croydon?
yeah, that one, Croydon.
Oh, you're going to try to Croydon?
I'll definitely try to make it. Definitely try to plan for it.
Please. If you need to save on some costs, just let us know. We'll find a space for you. On top of that.
Awesome. And
that one I do have to point out is not all ages. So I know you were like talking about bringing your daughter to Pioneer Valley, maybe.
Yep, that one's all
Which
ages.
is, but this is not Croydon, is not. And I have tried so hard to get Ox in there, and it doesn't happen. And that's my friend, so
Got it.
Not gonna happen.
And then Voluntary Hazing's got some new material come out this year, and hopefully some shows coming
Oh, they
from
have a new
them.
album they're putting out this year?
No, they're working on new stuff. No,
Oh, good.
nothing official on like
I really love
releases or
her. I mean,
anything.
I know it was 2024, but I love Addictive Little Sounds. I play that so much. That was another one of my top albums this year.
Yeah, but looking forward to whatever they have coming out and whatever they're playing.
Okay. We look forward to
And
seeing you more.
with that, I'm out of here.
Peace. Have fun at work.
Work
Have a
well.
good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Did everyone say their favorite album? Oh, I didn't, but I think you all know what it is. Any guesses?
Americania by
Heard
Matt
it.
Wixson.
I do love that album too. My number one was Disco Lunch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I've been listening to it for a lot longer than it's been out. Thank you, Benny. And I love it so much. It never gets old. I can listen to it over and over and over again.
That last track is actually the whole setup is really nice. I don't know how you guys did that. Like, it flows really nicely, but the ending, man, like that last track really, it feels like I don't know if you close with it live or not or don't whatever, but it
Is it
feels
like the big emo song?
yeah, feels good.
I love that song. That's my
Great
favorite song
song.
on the album.
Great song.
My favorites are Beth Truss is always going to be one of my favorites, but that one's been around for a while. Goodyear has grown on me a lot. Like, I mean, I always liked it, but it wasn't my favorite, but now it's one of my favorites. And Hatchet. I love Hatchet.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what are
that
you, the
was-
shoe police is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that song is I gotta give, like I said, this is not new news to anybody, but Nick Good writes this incredible way where he gets away with things we really shouldn't get away with. And somehow we get kind of thrown into this like ska core idea. But in all honesty, like Nick's formula for how he does this is just quite incredible. So I hope he's listening to this because I just get to do it. Like I get to like perform it. Don't get me wrong. I've helped him write some of this stuff, but he's the mastermind behind this. He really is. He doesn't sell it like I do. So I'll take that a little bit, but in all honesty, like specifically those kind of songs, because we both are in the same vein of how we are as fathers to our kids. And specifically in this shitty world, how to raise good human beings, in without falling in the same generational stuff that our parents taught us. And I love my parents, but I don't have to go any further than that. But it's just one of those things where it's just that song specifically, these like songs that like I hope still mean something 20 years from now. You know what I mean? Some of these songs are fun, but I don't know if they'll translate. It goes back to Jeff, what you were saying about certain songs have a feeling. It's not necessarily what the actual lyrics are. If somebody gets a feeling from that song, like I had a lot of parents like tell me they cried listening to Shoe Police. And I was like, that is the last thing Nick and I ever thought would be an emotion for that song. In fact, we really wanted to do like a whole like brand new thing at the end and have like triple, quadruple vocals layered on top of each other. And Roger was like, nope, it's going to be Benny's he's going to do the line all the way through. How it's going to be. And I'm kind of glad. It would be interesting to see how the other side of that would have been, but I think it would have not translated maybe as well. I don't know. Who knows? It's one of those things where Jeff, I'm sure you dealt with this with recording, and Matt, you've done it too, where you're like, man, maybe I should have did it that way. But there's no reason to think back on it now. Like I'm very proud of how it came out, and I love that it's extremely emo. So yeah.
Yeah, yours was obviously at the top of the list of my favorite albums. I didn't set out to do a top 5, but I still picked 5 that I really liked, and one by one they've all been named except for Partial Eclipse of the Pomps. That's because I had Jokers, Boy Detective, I had Best of the Worst, I had Sad Snack, and the Pomps. So those are my heavy hitters this year. I didn't get out and about and discover as much music as I normally do. This is kind of a weird year for me, so I'm drawing from a smaller pond, but I still have some fabulous fish. So.
Also, my real favorite ska album of the year was the new Westbound Train album, "Sing the Ghost Away." It was my real number one.
You're sticking to that? That's your number one? I'm going to write.
Look, you talk to my lawyer.
You said it. I wrote it. This is ink. This is ink.
Yeah. Fishbone's new album. I loved that album.
Very good
So that
album.
was one of my favorites. And I guess Disco Lunch is probably my most loved album. And it's kind of I think for a lot of us, like, to see that like happen and come to be, we're all kind of very vested into the boy detective. Per the conversation earlier, like, we're all like, ooh, we're all little detectives, you know what I mean? So to see like you guys got to go off and do that and come back and create this amazing album, like, it's it's not just a great album, it's very dear to a lot of people's hearts just for that very reason. So obviously Disco Lunch is up there.
Yeah, I always think of like, how do you top certain albums? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think
House
I
Dinner.
remember like when we first released Art Theft, there was a lot of people that were like, yeah, it's good, but it's not Banned from the Bathtub. And I was like, okay, that makes sense, because there is a two different feel to those albums. But like when we released Disco Lunch, I'm like, how the hell are we gonna pull another album off?
You don't have to worry about that. You just do the next one. You don't think about
I'm
it.
sure it's gonna be just fine. I'm sure it's kind of how the Boy Detective has always kind of worked. It's just like, just keep doing what you're doing. But
Or you can just quit and then start another band.
But come
Sure how
back.
the second album's going to go.
Come back
There you go.
years later. People are really excited about it.
Right.
They just play that same album again. You know, everybody's excited about it.
All right, so
Yeah.
you should quit, but then start an orchestra.
Oh,
Like this shit. I'm wearing this shit.
Yeah.
so does anybody have any favorite festivals or shows of the year?
Ooh, I got a favorite festival. I'm waiting to talk about it. Can you tell?
What is it, man?
It was. This is not Croydon. That was too much freaking fun. I mean, I still got my sword from Sergeant Skag and stabbing everybody while I was crowd surfing and power up, and they just killed it when they opened up that day. And getting to be the first stage dive and crowd surf for the girth control was just, yeah.
Oh, girth control. That's another one. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And they're
good.
playing Croydon again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think we're playing.
Same night as you.
Yeah. The same night as me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
you have best and the worst right before you.
Oh,
Best
I
and the
know.
worst.
No, it's a great
Yeah.
lineup. Just
Yeah.
one Boy
And the
Detective.
what nows and Pandemic. I can't believe Matt's not coming out for that.
What's that?
Can't believe Matt's not coming out.
For
I don't need to travel for that many ska festivals.
You've heard everyone talking about it though, right?
I know.
Like, I mean,
Like, we're gonna miss.
I've heard so much about it. I can't wait. Like, I don't know. It's
I know you love road trips with me, Matt. You do your best
Oh my
writing.
God, not another road trip with you, Eric. I love Supernova, and Croydon seems like it's a version of Supernova, but in a club.
Yeah, it's so much.
And
cool.
I don't. It sounds overwhelming to me.
So
It sounds like it's too much.
it's too much in a good way, though.
Yeah,
It's a great too much.
depends on who your enemies are.
Fair.
Yeah.
So I got to go to Punk Rock Bowling this year, and that was probably my favorite festival. And disclaimer is, I've never been to Vegas before, so not only did I get to experience the festival, I got to experience Vegas. I actually only went to the festival proper for one of the days.
Who'd you see?
The day that I went, Gosh, I saw Social D. We went to see Social Distortion was headlining, and they're one of my favorites. But we did we got to do all the pool party shows, and that was amazing. I got to see probably, if we're talking like sets of the year, I got to see the Agrolites do a special set with one of the original with Golding singing. So I got to see one of the original specials, members of the specials, do a special set. So that is probably
That's cool.
probably my highlight of the year. So it was a good time. And plus I got to do all the Vegas stuff that I haven't gotten to do in the first 50 years of my life. So
And you went to Waffle House for the first time this year.
oh
last year.
fuck, I forgot I went to Waffle House. Never mind any other experience. I got Waffle House.
I changed
with
my
Matt.
mind. Fuck disco lunch, Waffle House.
Let me remind you of how good your 2025 was, Eric.
Twice. I got to go to Waffle House twice within
Well,
days of each other.
You got to go to Waffle House once. You were forced to go the second time. I don't think you wanted that second Waffle House.
Well, I think isn't Waffle House the only place you could eat on the road?
No, not the only. The only thing that's vegan at Waffle House is the hash browns. I'd be very sad if it was the only place I could eat on the road.
That's valid.
The only place on the entire highway is these potatoes.
I mean, that's what you told me. That's why we kept going there over and over again.
No, it's not that it's special.
And
for
Matt
me.
knew all the
It's
cool
not
lingo.
special. It's not special for me. It's special for everybody that doesn't live in a place where there are Waffle Houses.
Mhm.
That's what's special about them.
Yeah, I don't have a Waffle House.
You knew all the lingo pretty good when you ordered your triple hash browns.
Oh yeah, I speak.
Blah, 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 blah.
I speak waffle jive.
Yes.
My son was going to take a road trip. He hasn't been, and some of his friends have, and he was going to take a road trip like an hour and change away this past weekend to go like to Waffle House, and was trying to temper his expectations a little bit. I'm like, it's more like, I mean, it's great, but like, I don't know if you need to drive.
Don't make a road trip
to go
for
to
your
it.
first one.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
to be clear, like there's I think there's 2 Waffle Houses in Toledo. Benny probably knows better than me. So like, and I live about an hour from Toledo, and I've been a 20-something person and gotten with friends in a car and just gone to get Waffle House and at fucking 2 a.m. or whatever.
Mhm.
But it's because we know what we're going for. Like
Right.
it'd be insane to do that as your first experience.
It's a desperation. It's a desperation move. It's like, I don't know. We don't have Waffle House here because we had diners, and they were 24 hours, and like the menus were gigantic and everything. Now they're not 24 hours like they used to be, but I think Waffle House still is. I'm
Yep.
guessing.
Yeah.
Waffle House.
So maybe they need to like move in here because all these diners now closed. It's like blowing my mind. You can't just go to a diner at any hour.
Are there any like late night diners in Jersey still? Because that was a
Yeah,
huge
there-
staple of New Jersey.
No, there might be a few. Like I feel like maybe TikTok, like outside the city is maybe, but not the ones that I used to go to. And that used to be the go-to after like all the shows, the church shows, everything, every band, every like people. We flooded these diners all over the place, and
Yeah, I don't think there was ever a show I played in New Jersey that didn't end up at a diner
Right.
afterwards.
it was awesome. Yeah.
I also the Wasteman show with the Boy Detective. That was one of my favorites. And seeing like I fell in love with Saban that weekend. Like seeing them play and just the energy and excitement. So I felt like that show, they just had a blast, and you could feel that. That was such a fun time doing a little circle pit around the dancing pole, you know. And it was good. It was there because it was so tiny. You could use that not to fall down. So
That was the first time I had to use. That was the first time I had to use a wire mic in a long time, and that was not the show to have a wired mic
This is
situation.
true.
I was tripping on everybody, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot how this works. What is this? And what is this? A cord? Like, what's going on here? I don't like this at all." I'm
I
tethered.
can't use
I don't like being
wireless. Like
tethered.
you don't feel like you're just gonna.
I'd
lose
rather
it?
that than like everybody steps on it, and then specifically because you know this,
Well, for what you do, yeah.
Jeff. The problem is like, so what happens is nobody has a 50 foot cord.
I know.
So they'll daisy chain 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is like they are just magnets for people to step on. And then if you lose one of those and I'm in the crowd, I'm like, oh, this is going to take the next 3 songs for me to figure out where the other end is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, wireless has kind of become a thing that I need now.
It's so weird because like I wrap.
Yeah, I get you.
The cord. Without doing that, if I go to karaoke, I wrap the fucking cord. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just an
like,
instinct.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine not having that. I would feel really like I don't know. It's just a.
Do you feel naked? Like,
this
feels weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even imagine it. You know,
it's honestly like I love it, and it's getting to the point where like I'll just like give it to people I trust to like dance or do whatever I want. And they're like, "Oh, am I supposed to hold it?"
It's like there it goes.
Oh, there he goes. Right. But I was like, oh man. But then I watched like like Taking Back Sunday do his like awesome tricks with the microphone cable, and I'm like, see that is something I can't do. I guess I got to do like somersaults or backflips or something. I got to figure that all out.
Anyway, we'll talk.
We'll talk later.
We'll have our own therapy session. I thought that Skagazine show was really like for me. It was just so cool. There were so many special things like personally. That was the first time I saw Chemical Imbalance and I got to sing with them. And I mean I couldn't. And then meeting Jimmy was awesome. He sang God fucking damn it with me. That was so good. And then Folly, like John, who's been around, he went to school with my brother. His brother was in another Jersey band, like known him forever. See him when I went barefoot at Supernova, I had to tell him, I was like, I'm not biting your shit. I had I had sandals on. I had to, kick him off. But that was a special night. And then he came out, he sang a song with us, even though he teased me a little bit by being in the bathroom and coming out when I called him. No problem. But yeah, that was a really cool show personally. And I loved that venue, even though I was weary about it at first. At first I looked, I'm like, I don't get it. How is this going to work? And it worked. It was cool.
I was worried about the steps. I asked Jonathan, I'm like, which one of us is going to be drunk and fall down these steps first?
Right.
Yeah. I'd like to see Benny there. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's such a cool theater.
Really cool. I mean, like Wefton went up. I think someone else did too, right? Like that went up on it's like a maze, man. It was like this old theater, and Kevin from Catch 22 called it. He's like, I feel like it's like the Muppets, like it's all like tiered.
Yeah.
Like it was really it was like it was weird, but it was it worked. It was really cool.
I was so glad I didn't take Ox because I did not want to chase him up and down those things.
Oh my God. Yeah. I can imagine. It's like I barely wanted to walk up and down him. It was just it was cool. Cool looking.
And I gotta say, that's the 3rd year I made it to Scala and seeing them go from playing in the back of like a pool hall to like a little like church area, the room they rented in the back of it, to this like beautiful theater has been so amazing. Like the growth of that show has been just phenomenal in 3 years' time. I can't even imagine like how proud they must be of the work they've done and the community they've built around that little show out in Scranton.
So cool. That was the first time they did it there? Very cool.
Yeah, last year it was literally like in the hall of the community center.
That place, I mean, it's perfect. Like it's accommodating in every way. I feel if you want to break, like that's a long day, and it's like you got the lobby and you can still hear it and see it. Everything was just really great. Well done, well run. It's good.
Yeah, Ray popped on earlier after I texted him and I was like, we're talking about you right now. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe he's still here. I'm not sure. He didn't get here quick enough while we were talking about him because I didn't send him the link. He's like, I was looking on Instagram and Facebook. Ray's a good guy.
If I could backtrack for 1 second, real quick to EPs, because we didn't really talk about EPs that much, but I wanted to throw out Cat Bites Doom Garden. I feel like that needs to be mentioned.
Very good EP.
Really good. Seeing those songs live is amazing.
Yeah.
And the Slackers Money is King EP, also very good.
Yep. And the Chemical Imbalance. I don't know if someone mentioned that earlier because I wasn't here for that talk. I walked away.
You were expecting me to do it, you know.
Yeah, I did look at you when I said that.
I know, because I just can't say everything that, again. But yeah,
I didn't even talk
obviously
about all my favorite albums. Like, it's going
so
too fast.
good. It's so good. It's
We didn't.
I've said all mine, like the Friends with Salad is like you said, or someone said Friends with Salad, like that to me. I knew that I was gonna love that, and I heard some of them beforehand. I stalked Jeff on one of the songs because I didn't want to ask. I heard a snippet, of one of the songs, and I asked him. I was like, "What is this song? I've been digging. I can't find what is it." And he told me, and that was Home Stretch, which I then covered. But yeah, Friends with Salad and Chemical Imbalance for me, and they're two really good friends of mine now, which is cool. I love that.
We didn't talk about music videos yet.
Well, Lee's asking a question right now. He wants to know if there's physical copies of Chemical Imbalance EP. Yes, they just got their vinyl in the end of last year, and you can probably hit the band up on Instagram, and maybe it's on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. I think it's Bandcamp.
It's a 10-inch. I'm sorry. Did I say 7? It's a 10-inch. Go ahead, Eric. Sorry.
I was just trying to give Matt a shout out for his music video. If you weren't a witch, I love that video. I've watched it many times.
Oh yeah, I made a music video this year.
Yes.
That was pretty last year. That was pretty cool. I was stoked about that, and I'm glad that you liked it.
That was my favorite video that I had put down.
Well, fuck. That's I don't know who else made music videos, but there must have been 20 that were as good as mine.
I have Beth Trust by Boy Detective because I love that video a lot. That was my favorite.
And you had 2 other videos too, right, Benny?
Yeah, we had Goodyear, which was just like a studio video with Raj. And then we had American Farts, which was running around Ferndale in a PT Cruiser, which was a lot of fun.
So you had 4 videos.
But Beth Truss was the one we actually paid money to do. And just the whole clapper idea was just brilliant. That was our sax player was like, what if we get a clapper? Because it starts with the claps and ends with the claps. And then they're like, oh, this will be easy. And then we'll be mad at Benny the whole show or the whole video is like, oh, he thinks this is a cool idea and we think it's the dumbest thing. And then he just leaves. And I was like, I kind of love this. And this is kind of something I would have done and not told the band. And it was a lot of fun. Like, it was cool because I'm a funeral director, I just asked one of the local churches that have a gym that they never use, that have one of those old stages. Is like, can we just use your stage? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. Just here's the keys. Just lock up behind you. I'm like, it's that easy. It's just that you trust me to go into a Catholic gym and do this. Like, yeah, you're good. If somebody comes in, just don't tell them what you're doing. I'm like,
it's that funeral clout. You've got funeral clout.
It's that funeral director, man. They're like, hey, he takes care of our dead. We trust him.
We got to give him some community perks.
Well, they're probably like, you know what, this poor guy, he's filled with grief. Probably a very lonely world he lives in.
It's a heavy job.
Let him have the gym for the night. Tell the euchre guys that they can't.
Let him blow off some steam.
Let him shoot some hoops down at the Catholic gym that's not been in use. So that was a lot of fun. But thank you for bringing that up. I love that. That first scene where I'm plugging in 1,000 things into the clapper is my favorite. I just thought that was such a clever idea to make fun of like the idea that we were going to spend money and have 90% of the video in basic darkness, which I thought was very, very clever. and it's also very Boy Detective-y of us. But yeah, but also like this idea that like obviously the music videos don't have the strength they used to, with TRL and all that jazz. But it's kind of like it's still a very arty thing to do. I think it's important, and I think they're fun, but they are kind of a nightmare too, to try to get 7 people to be able to do them all. And we should be practicing instead of shooting around in a gym for stupid video that 10 people are going to watch. And that's not fair. I'm sure there's 20 people who watched it, but but it was fun. It was good. Thank you for bringing that up, Janice. It was a fun to do.
Was
I love videos.
not an official one?
The Beth Trust was in fairness, really the only official one. Like American Farts, yeah, we did, and we had a lot of fun with, but Beth Trust was kind of this was more like you need 3 videos. We're like, okay, well, we'll make one easy. We'll just record while we're recording. It'll be easy. Plus, I think a lot of people like that behind the scenes kind of feel. And I remember like going to Roger and like, hey, can we put you in it? And he's like, as long as you don't make me look stupid. I'm like, okay, we'll try our best.
That's on you.
Yeah, like I mean, this is his house, so I mean, like I was like, I hope we don't like accidentally put his address in or something dumb, and then he gets in trouble from the Boy Detective.
I paused that video and I saw his social security number.
There you go. In the back there. It was, the coolest part about Roger's house was like he has all that stuff that he's kept, like all the bases. He's got like all this like all the old EPs that you can't find anymore, the DVDs of all the bands. So like Nick and I are like pulling out these things and looking, and he's just like impressed that we would know half of this stuff, because he's like, I get a lot of the and this is not a cut to jokers, but like they don't, they're younger, they don't remember, like the old mail-in EPs, and I'm even, not in that. I was on the end of that basically, but like, yeah, I remember that, like, getting the what small songs for Small World or whatever the fat one was, which was like all 30 seconds or less or whatever.
Short music for short people.
There you go. Like that one ruled so much. And so like, yeah, so like it was cool to see all those in like the original packaging. And I could just see it in his eyes, like him reliving when he got those, so that's cool. I find that with the Boy Detective, because we tend to, for some reason, the more wiser ska punk bands want us to support them. So it's kind of cool because I see it through their eyes, like, oh, this was us 20 years ago, 20 years ago.
At Roger's house, did he have anything related to Good Burger?
Huh. Wonder.
Oh, that's a good question.
Do I have to do everything around here?
I did not. I was not. He was, the big thing obviously is he's huge into Iron Maiden, so there's a ton of Iron Maiden stuff. So I got to talk to him because I'm a big Iron Maiden fan too. So I was like, that rules. And just
is that why you had him do your record?
100%.
The Iron Maiden connection.
Make this sound like Run to the Hills, please. This is what I really want. No, honestly, it's kind of been our thing. Like, I'll just take shots. I'll just be like, hey, can we do an album here? Yeah, that's fine. Like, oh, okay, really? Like, all right, sure. So, but it was a cool experience. But yeah,
sounds great. It really does.
Jeff's gonna do the next album, he said. He's gonna get to go through his house.
Yeah.
You didn't seem so excited about it as much as you did, man.
Yeah, well, he's
I would, yeah. I would love,
like Benny said,
like
he shoots his shots.
I take my shots.
Yeah, how did you get on the Goldfinger show, Benny?
Yeah.
I don't know if I guess whatever. I just DM'd him. I'm not kidding you.
Shots.
I literally was like, well, in fairness, we did have a caveat to this experience. We do SMP live. Like, it's kind of our thing we did for a while. And it got back to them. And John,
that's a Goldfinger cover.
That's a Goldfinger cover. Really awesome song. It's 30 seconds long. It's the
I love when you guys open with that. It's such a First of all, I don't know if I ever told you how much I love that you covered that song.
Oh,
But the way that it's covering a band that everybody knows, but it's kind of a deep, kind of an obscure song. Even though it's from one of their two big albums. Like it's kind of an obscure track from that album. And it's such a good example. None of the other Goldfinger songs would fit your band, but that
no.
one fits your band beautifully. And it's such a incredible choice for a cover. You guys nailed it with that, just the pick. Also, you do it great, but
No, thank you. Thank you. And I told him, I was like, I'll bring my suit. So if SMP happens and he entertained the thought, but we didn't get further than that. But no, so he re-released that song on his like Instagram. Like, look what these guys did. Like, that's cool. So I was like,
yeah.
okay, we kind of have an in. So I found out that they had 2 shows. They didn't have any support yet at the time. I was like, other than Suicide Machines. I was like, hell, like Goldfinger, Suicide Machines is like 2 birds, 1 stone kind of situation for us. I was like, hey, John, it's Benny from the Boy Detective. I see you got 2 shows. Can we play Philly? And I'm still new to this. Like I should have said, can we play Philly and Norfolk at the time? But I was too nervous. Like, I don't want to mess this up. Take your shots, but don't take 2 shots in a row. Like that's a lot. And he was like, yeah, sounds good. Talk to my guy. I'm like, what? And then I was like, wait, you have a second show. Can we do that too? Yep. Sounds good. I was like, what? Like, okay. Cool. All right. Sounds great. Obviously that doesn't work every time, or else I would be on a lot of shows right now. I literally just wrote Our Lady Peace, hashtag Our Lady Peace. If you need a ska punk band to support you for your 30 years or whatever, Rain Maida, get a hold of us.
I might be able to put you in touch with somebody that can help you on that show, actually.
Hell yeah. Seriously. Like I'd love to open for Our Lady Peace.
I don't know for sure. It's not Our Lady Peace, but it's somebody else that I might be able. It might work.
Okay, I'll take my shot. So I'll take the shot. But anyways, yeah. So that's literally how we got on that show, and I got to meet incredible musicians because of that show. I got to meet a lot of interesting people, and I got to play for 1,200 and 1,300 people or whatever it was. That was
the most interesting person you met, Benny.
What?
Who was the most interesting person you met there?
Like personality, or just like, are you asking me a specific?
Drop a name.
So obviously, obviously getting to see
MGK was backstage.
John Feldman, which is a personality, to witness Mike Herrera, obviously. So like that's the wild thing, right? So I'm walking into a venue and I'm talking to the horns from Real Big Fish. You know what I mean? So, and then I'm looking and there's Mike Herrera walking in with Jay Navarro, just as it's no big deal, just like they're buddies. They've been doing this for years. And then John Feldman comes in and you got, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. If he's watching this, I apologize. Who is the drum? They had the drummer he was in Slipknot for a little bit after Joey.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Jay Weinberg.
Yeah. He was playing drums. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is kind of weird. And then so we did our sound check, and this guy
Jay Weinberg is drumming for Goldfinger.
He did for those 2 shows. I think they just say they needed a fill in.
Oh no, he's doing more shows.
Oh, there you go.
That on Instagram, yeah.
So then I'm doing my warm-ups and somebody shakes my hand, and it was like, hey, I really like what you're doing. I like the sound. I like what you guys are doing. And I'm like, hi, I'm Benny. That not knowing, because I'm dumb like this. And he was like, yeah, my name's Dickie. And I'm like, didn't think anything of it, just kind of walked away. And and then my band was like, you realize who that was, right? And I'm like, no. It's like, oh yeah, it's Dickie Garrett. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, now we're here. And then also I got to see the horns for Sullivan are the horns for No Doubt. So that was cool. So I got to talk to representatives of No Doubt and Real Big Fish and MXPX, and I'm just like, this is the weirdest, best scenario.
Warped Tour.
Yes, yeah, playing for these bands, and like, Jay introducing me specifically to Mike Herrera and like, hey, this is Benny and he's my friend. And I'm like this is rad. Like, I'm just this kid from Ida, that gets this opportunity. So, and of course I thank them a whole ton of times, and I bet they're like, we're never playing with this guy again. He's too annoying. Like, yeah, it's like, but yeah, it was really neat. It was really cool. And it was a cool experience to like see how they do it. You know what I mean? I never had that experience where people are bringing in instruments and you got TMs and DMs and BMs and all these things and people that you have to know and strict schedules and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, like I'm just crazy to be here. Like, so that's how it happened. That's literally how it happened. So if you're listening out there and you're in a band, reach out. If you reach out to me, I'll answer you. And you'll be surprised. There's a lot of musicians out there that'll do that.
Come to find out, your dreams won't chase themselves.
Yeah. There's usually a representative in each band that's your hook. It's just finding out which one it is. That's the secret.
Find the weak spot.
It's usually a horn player.
The horn players are just happy to be there as well.
I was gonna say they're happy to be about like. I had somebody talking to the. I always love like when people go to like you can tell it's like they're in band or they were in band when they go up and they're like, dude, your sax solo ripped, and I'm like, dude, I love this every second of this because they have to deal with like just because I'm always out in the crowd, like I'm the one that they like Jeff said because I'm so accessible to them. It's an easy like, oh, you're Benny, so we can talk. So it's really neat when I get to see other people like someone was like, dude, your bass playing, like no offense to you. And he's like pointing to me like, get out of the way. I want to talk to Ricky playing bass. I'm like, that rules so much. Sometimes they don't get the recognition they deserve because they're the ones that are actually doing the hard work. I'm just a salesman. That's all.
That actually, it's funny because that happened and I feel terrible, but it's like, I immediately am like, I don't even leave this. Like the stage, I like stay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk. And I can't tell you how many people, and he's the hardest worker and the nicest guy on the planet, but Chris, drummer from Catch 22, the most amazing drummer to play with. I can't even tell you how much energy I get from that drum set. But how many people say it, but he's so busy. He starts packing up. He's always like loading up afterwards and everything. And it's like, God, there are so many people that are complimenting you, but I'm like, you're busy with all your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. You know what I
We're
mean?
just sitting there twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah, and I know it's like maybe I need that, something in here stroked anyway, right? Like, but he doesn't need it, but it's like, God, there's so many compliments like that are thrown at me, like your drummer, and it's like, yeah, I know.
Well, it was like a conversation I had with Matt Vest, and I know some of you have heard this, but like he mentioned he's on the Upbeat, awesome guy. And I got to talk to him, and he had a big thing about like if I paid money and I couldn't see the lead singer because he was down in the pit the whole time, I might be a little offended. Like, you know what I mean? And my retort to him was, okay, I have all these amazing musicians on stage.
Right.
Why do you have to see me all the time? You know what I mean? And I could see it in his eyes, like, holy shit, he kind of called me out on something that like, because that's the legit, like everybody wants to talk to the lead singer.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, like that's the thing, and that's something I noticed, not to keep going, but like the Alone in the Crowd thing that I noticed that I loved about it was the horn lines. I'm like, these lines get me now. Like I never really understood, like thought about it, but they get, and it's like you need to feel all of them. And then like they're so talented and effortless.
That like fanfare to enter that whole album. If that didn't exist, that album does not exist.
It's crazy. Yeah. And we talked, that's what this year has been, like reminiscing about that stuff. And what did we do? And there are specific moments and, Kevin specifically talked about writing in the intro and what it was and in his mind and the hero's journey, Star Wars kind of, like
so
feel
good.
and I'm like, you fucking nailed it. Like I never thought about it, but it did like, But anyway, that's important stuff. And if I'm like being, the bouncing around jumping being like I'm distracting from like feel this, right? What am I supposed to do? Just stand there and be like, you know, disappear for a little bit, maybe in the crowd.
There you go. And you could be alone
You
in
know?
the crowd. That's the whole thing,
There you
Jeff.
go, Vinny.
Oh,
Well did. Well did.
But no, and I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of we're attuned to as people who go to concerts is
Yeah.
the lead singer tends to be a lot of the time. I'm not saying all the time because I've seen some lead singers and I'm like, okay, you can move. You can move. It's a thing. But that's not fair either because maybe their craft is they just want every note that comes out of their mouth to be perfect. Whereas like I'm like, I don't give a fuck as long
I
as
know it's not gonna. That's why I do that. I offset it. Like, I'd rather
I was sweating.
look at the birdie.
I was huffing. That's why that note didn't come across, or I forgot the lyrics for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really interesting. We went into a whole different thing, Jeff. So I'll stop.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, are we on our own? Call me.
Looks like Ryan's trying to go to bed.
I told you I'm just getting started.
I gotta be to work at 7:00 in the morning. It's a 2-hour drive, so
Yeesh.
yeah. But like, I got a really cool toolie at work. He plays folk punk with Gray Matter and Rent Strike. He goes by Dirty Harry, and we're like working on organizing the labor force, because we're both activists. We both do a really good job of it, and we get on our soapboxes and we just rant about how if we don't work in solidarity and organize and work together to protect each other's rights and watch each other's backs, then capitalism wins. So fucking stay strong, everybody. Fight the good fight. So, but yeah, you're right, man. I do got to go to bed because it's fucking late and shit, and we still didn't even get through half of our outline. So I'm just gonna tap out right now.
Ryan, love you.
love you, Ryan.
You too. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure meeting you, Jeff. And say
I'll see you
something.
in a couple of weeks at your show in Mount Pleasant at the
12 days. 12 days.
12 days. Is it still the cool billboard that says live music? No, what was it? Concert with alcohol?
It said the boy detective with alcohol or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta love the people I volunteer with. I did make a cool flyer for it earlier today. So there's that for you guys.
Awesome.
All right. Later, homies.
See you, Ryan.
Bye.
2.5 hours in.
All right. So bullet point 2 on the outline.
All right. Yeah, we're on side B of this episode.
What do we want to skip?
I don't know where we were at it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess technically going into shenanigans at this point.
Go ahead, Ari. It's your jam.
We can, but I feel like in so many ways this was covered already.
Mm-hmm.
Like highlights of the year kind of thing. Right?
Haven't we
Okay,
been doing
I'm gonna
that
go
for
into
2.5 hours?
Oh, yeah, it has.
You
You're
know what
right.
I'm saying? Like most memorable experiences, and those type of things.
The only one I would say maybe is if we want to do the who is someone you're
That's what I
listening
was
to
gonna say.
lately.
So
Yeah.
I guess you just did it. So
Yeah.
We're so professional. Yeah. So is there somebody you're listening to that you would recommend listeners to check out?
So I'll do
have
a
to be
quick one
stoned.
here. So I'm definitely going to play the company man here. If you haven't heard Joker's Republic, they rule. They absolutely do. One of the reasons, a big one that we went to Roger was because how much we loved Necessary Evil. And then the hand that you've been dealt. I said that right? I always get it wrong. And then I'm like, they're listening to this and like, what an idiot. Is so good. They are so good sounding on their albums. Like they are just incredible. And they do it without horns. So that's a tip of the hat to them. But that album absolutely rips. The Doomstompers came out of nowhere and they're killing it. It's something definitely to listen to. And to be honest, right now, it's a good time to be a ska punk fan. There is a lot of good shit coming out and still coming out. And if you're honestly, I hope that we get some young Sabon Rules are out of Cleveland. It's something to listen to if you haven't. And then keep an eye out for, I'm guaranteing we're going to get a lot of young bands this year. I just have a feeling we haven't had a lot of younger ska punk bands coming, and they have to be on the verge of coming out. So keep your ears to the green.
And I think you just mentioned like a few bands and the spectrum that this is no longer traditional ska core, ska punk. It's no longer that. Now there's stuff Matt's the only one that could that he knows how to define it. He's the only one, it's because somehow he knows like the niches. But that's the beauty, and I think that's where something's going to speak to someone. This ska thing without horns. You're talking like freaking Op Ivy, right? Like in a sense, we're like full circle, but innovative, and like evolved. It's a really cool vibe because
I've never seen a three-piece sound as full as Joker's Republic sound in concert. Like they don't sound like a three-piece band because all
cool.
three of them are playing such complex parts.
Yep. It's cool.
So I will do a plug and say that when we did our episode with them, they talked a lot about their music and how they work together on it and how it works as a three-person band. So if you happen to not listen to that episode,
well, not only that, the thing that I love, and I could tell that Austin has like a passion for it. He does the stuff that I've loved, like that behind the like he's been putting out things about like this is where the song came from. I'm like, this is my shit. I'm so into this. I love this. And it's really cool. And had the privilege I saw him at our show in the crowd. Hard to miss, and I'm face blind. But it was easy to see him, right? Like with his hair. And I walked up to him. I was like, love your shit. Like so good. This is before anything started. And then I saw him singing and I brought him up for the song when we played, and like it was really cool to like connect with him in that way. That was the first time I met him. It's really cool. But that album, you're right. The sound of it is great, and like live, they take care. It's like it's cool. It's cool to be like grimy and whatever, but there's nuances that they're paying attention to that really work. I love it. More? You want more?
What do you think?
There's probably going to be some more Boy Detective stuff coming up too, so keep an ear out for that.
Ooh. Awesome.
Jess, am I allowed to throw out a band that I've been listening to?
Sure. Yeah.
So there's a band called Owned by Assholes from Central PA. And they're a melodic punk with a little ska as a treat. So not like totally ska, but enough ska. And they put out an album called War Machines and Amphetamines. And it's totally my jam. It's so creative. And they worked over this album for years to make sure that it was perfect. And they just did such a good job with it. I have been listening to it pretty obsessively. So I just wanted to give them a shout out because I think they did an amazing job, and I really hope we hear more from them in the future. So check out Owned by Assholes, please.
I did check out that album when you told me about it, and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single ska band I want to recommend that I don't think people have heard of at the moment.
Right.
I can think of one, but they don't have anything new out. We interviewed a band called For the Record recently, and the dude looks just like Matt. He talks just like Matt. Did you listen to that episode?
A little bit of it.
Like I sent Matt a picture, and I'm like, I feel like I'm talking to you right now.
I'm influential in unconventional ways.
He has like the same mannerisms and everything. It's like insane,
That's
but their
crazy.
music is really, really good
Well, that's why I'm going to check him out for that reason, just so you know.
because he looks like Matt and talks like Matt.
Is
Yeah,
his
that's
name
why.
Matt? Should I start a band with him?
His name's Asa,
The Matts and the Jeffs
but
go on tour.
Yeah.
when they're looking to put some stuff out and start traveling outside of where they are, they're out of Fresno, California.
You know what? This is not a ska band, but everybody that doesn't know about the Dreadnoughts, who are a Punkerton Records band, should be listening to the motherfucking Dreadnoughts. The very first time I saw them, it was a ska show. It was Mustard Plug and the Planet Smashers and Deals Gone Bad in Toronto. And then and this was like 15 years ago probably, and the Dreadnoughts played, and the Dreadnoughts stole this show. I was there. I drove across the border to see the Planet Smashers, and they stole this show, and I had never heard of this band before. And they keep putting out incredible stuff, and they also have a Substack where they talk about their songwriting process. Jeff, I don't know if you've even heard this band, but
I
I
actually just
recommend.
checked. I was checking my notes. I'm like, God, this sounds familiar. Like, I think I've,
They're a
and
polka punk sea shanty kind of band.
I'm in.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but they have a Substack where they write deeply about, like, they've been writing about the album that they put out this year.
Yeah.
Like the very like meaningful, like they have deep historical like roots in their listening, but they're like, I don't know, they're a very, very thoughtful group of artists.
Yeah.
And they wrote a blog, it was probably before the pandemic even, about the cultural significance of polka and what polka does for a live audience, bringing generations together for like unself-conscious just revelry.
Hmm.
And it was like a political, like it was like polka as the foundation for like a revolutionary new way to be together. And I read this like every several months. Like this band's blog about polka has had a big impact on me. And they put out a great new record on Punkerton Records in 2025, and everybody should be listening to that record.
The show is really fun. Like they do a conga line. Like we saw them at Broken Gobble. We went upstairs and back down and outside, I believe, right, Janice?
Yep.
Then everyone was like rowing on the floor, and I knew the boy detective was playing with them like the next week, and I'm like, Benny, like the boy detective and the Dreadnoughts together is going to be fucking insane. Cuddle
New York.
puddle, people rowing on the floor. It was a lot of fun.
They're
And
New
then they're
York,
doing
man.
their shots and crowd surfing at the same time. It was, yeah, interesting.
They're New York.
Oh, didn't they just move to New York?
Oh
Maybe?
yeah, now
Yes, they
based
did.
in New
Yeah.
York. Yeah.
Yeah, they were originally from Vancouver or something, I think.
Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think they moved there like within the last year.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's recently.
I don't know why anyone would do that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
Anyway,
What else?
I think
so
you're up.
we can end this now, or we can talk about what we're looking forward to. We don't have to go through the categories. Is there anything specific anyone's looking forward to for this year coming up? Albums, shows, festivals,
new
whatever.
Big D and the Kids Table album.
Yep. That's already recorded, right? Is what I read last, and they're
Yes.
just finishing it up now.
Not ska related, but there's gonna be a new MXPX album, and I'm excited about that.
I'm excited. There's also a new Interrupters album coming out this
Yes.
year.
Excited for that. I
There's
heard maybe
also a new Streetlight album coming out last year.
There's a new Streetlight album coming out last year.
I thought that was 2 years ago it came out.
Right, my bad. It's coming out. It's this year, guys. Can't wait.
So
How
the
much
big-
are you? How familiar are you with the new Streetlight album, Jeff?
How familiar am I with the
Like,
new
have you heard it? Are you on it?
Streetlight? That's funny.
It's a good question.
It is a good question because I am on other things that, yeah. I am not familiar at all with it.
Okay, just wondering.
Zero. This is not
There's no inside info.
2003. There's
Yeah.
no, this isn't, 2003.
You think you can put it out before they do?
Yeah, right. Actually, that's my point is, yeah, I can. Gauntlet dropped.
Oh,
No. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I've been concerned about what people think too.
If he hates you so much, he can start releasing his songs.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Excited for Croydon and Supernova, and we're getting the opportunity to get some really cool shows. I'm hoping Five Iron picks us up for a couple of shows again. We love playing with them. They're awesome.
Is Croydon the only one that you have out here?
Te-
In Pennsylvania?
technically, I did kind of just release something else, but yeah, like right now, Croydon is really
Gotcha.
the only
Northeast.
Northeast.
No,
Yeah,
Beef Fest. You're gonna play Beef Fest.
I'm sure there'll be others coming up.
Wait, did you say that you're playing Supernova?
I said nothing.
that's what he accidentally
Nothing
said.
was. I said I'm excited for it.
And you're seeing checkered cups.
I'm excited for it. I
Right.
may have my feet in the sand. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I think they're announcing soon, so we'll know soon enough. We'll know soon enough.
We'll all find out.
And then yeah, there were some talks about maybe some, I don't know, borders and boundaries. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe what might happen. You know,
That's my favorite Less Than Jake album, you guys.
I'm not even. What are you talking about, man?
My favorite Less Than Jake album.
But anyway, so
Mustard and ketchup.
There might be some more. There might be some more East Coast, Jeff, to answer your question. But right now, Croydon is the main one we're excited for. Oh, we're also doing Wake and Bake down in Gainesville. That's right. We're doing that too.
Before Croydon.
Before, yeah, end of March, April. God, it's gonna be crazy month there. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So we get to going back to full circle here. I get to play with Suicide Machines, and Nick's gonna get the chance to play with Less Than Jake here within 2 months, 3 months, whatever that was. That's wild.
That is awesome.
And
That's
you're gonna play with Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Voodoo Glow Skulls and
Yeah.
Jokers again, obviously, and Against All Authority, right?
Yeah.
They're playing Wake and Bake.
That's
Sunday,
your day,
I think,
right?
yeah.
That's my.
And who,
that's
and
that's
who
our
else is
day.
playing
They were
Supernova
one
with
of my
you?
favorites, man.
I don't know who's playing Supernova yet.
I
So,
heard Streetlight.
I heard Jeff and Catch 22 was playing again. So
I'm actually going to be taking over in Streetlight. So
Hell yeah.
there's the bomb.
I thought the Jeffs and the Mats were going to be there doing their sets. So
Thomas is unsure about this next album, so he's gonna just go
Just
back,
they need
step in.
understudy.
go somewhere else, and I'm
Go
just
on.
gonna step in.
He's like, I don't know. Is 9 minutes long enough for this song? Have I lost my way?
Jeez.
One
Yeah.
day, me and Thomas are gonna be friends. I know this. We're gonna work on something together because he needs me. He doesn't fucking. I'm playing some East Coast dates in 2026.
You are.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't tell you anything about them yet though. But I'm
Can I
going to
tell
be
them about
I'm going to
them?
be on the East Coast in the
Eric, don't
summer.
you even.
I'm not.
No, you can't because technically I have a New York date booked, but like
Really?
but the it's with a backing band, and we booked this before the backing band all confirmed with themselves that they were up for these shows. So like we've kind of put the New York booking before the horse, sort of. So I really truly don't want to say anything, but I might be. I'm in the summer. I'm supposed to be doing some East Coast
Nice.
dates, which is cool with a band.
That is awesome.
Well, I am open for booking this year. That's something that I'm doing this year. I plan to play. I don't know what these shows will be, right? It would be me acoustic for sure, but I'm evolving slowly into putting an album together, full band. I've spoken to some people, started demoing some things. Whether it's going to come out this year, I don't know. That's for after the comma. But a lot of the songs that I have all been designed to be something different. And that sort of started, but I'd like to, so that's like, I'm open for booking. That's my thing. I don't have it. Oh, well, I have Friday. I have down in Long Branch, Jimmy's thing, um, which is kind of cool. But that's it. And I'd like to get out as much as possible in this area. So New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I pretty much won't say no.
Jeff, do you know Ara, the drummer of the Slackers?
Not, no, no, no,
Because
but I,
he's a Jersey resident now, and he posted something on socials today or yesterday about he's looking for some gigs because he's
oh
not
yeah.
full-time touring with the Slackers anymore.
Hmm.
And he's like, I would love to fill my schedule with projects. And I think that he's the drummer of the Slackers, but he was also the drummer of Leftover Crack. He's got range.
Okay. Then yeah, I think my brother knows him then. Um, so the name sounded familiar, but I know that like we did some shows, like Vic came to like some of my old band's shows at like, the County Line Pub. It was cool. It was like Jeff Baker and Vic walking in and like we're just jamming for like a couple hours on random stuff and we had some originals. And we didn't stay close, but I know that a lot of the guys and my brother's friends they worked with Jeff, learned how to record and stuff, and now they're doing their own thing. But the name sounds familiar, so if it's in that world, it's probably I'll figure that out because I think that there's something there for like I'm open to anything is what I'm saying. Like if somebody's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll hang, like, oh, I'll figure it out with you, you know, because I don't think any show is going to be the same. To be
And he
honest.
was also most recently until they canceled, he was supposed to be drumming for the Kilograms on some dates
Oh,
as
really?
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like he's just, picking gigs up.
Cool. That's good.
Also weirdly that we don't have to keep talking, but I think the last show that I played in New Jersey to date was a basement show with Vic Ruggiero and the Best of the Worst.
Oh, really?
And Jeff Baker came by and it was just so fucking surreal
Yeah.
that all of this was happening in a basement
Basement. When was
in New
this?
Jersey. Um I want to say 2017 or 2018.
Really? That's cool. Hmm. Yeah, Vic's around. Like he's just down. He's just always around. It's cool.
We were
I was amazed that the Best of the Worst were playing a show with Vic Ruggiero.
Yeah.
That combination by itself was just insane to me.
Yeah. And then they're like students of Jamie's from Catch 22, right? So
That
yeah,
sounds
like
right.
there's like
Yeah.
it's very incestuous,
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing with Mill and Colin in Quebec. I'm very excited about that. Red Bridge
Hell
Fest.
yeah.
We're playing. I mean, Suicide Machines, Mill and Colin, Pennywise. That's
Phoenix TX
Phoenix
is
TX, Kill Lincoln. I think it's like
Oh my, I would
I'm
love to
really
see
excited
Phoenix
about that,
TX.
and I'm very, very, very excited about some of my favorite. Quebec was the home away from home away from home. Like it was back in the day, and I hope that I'm not setting my expectations high, but with that lineup, I think Millen Collins going to help, and Pennywise will help a little bit, fulfill what's going to happen. But I'm very excited because it's been literally 25 years probably, and some of my fondest memories were Quebec City shows. So I'm really excited about that as well. Um, Super grateful too, because I don't know how these things are happening. It's pretty cool. Like Benny, you're talking about this stuff, with Suicide Machines and Goldfinger, whatever. Like that's how I feel with like Millencolin. Like I remember, and Pennywise. And I mean, Suicide Machines, we toured with. We did a tour with them in the Pilfers, and I haven't seen them since. It's kind of cool. Um, so I'm really looking forward to that. If any of you guys want to head up to Quebec.
I asked Christian to take me for my birthday,
Oh,
but
really?
I don't have a passport, so
Uh,
we'd have to get on that.
yeah.
And we have a bunch of other trips planned too, so all Scott related. I gotta stop.
Can I ask you just one question? I know
Yeah.
it's getting late. Jess, how many shows have you been to this year?
I don't know.
Is it, I mean, fifth, like more than 60?
No, I don't think so. I think last year was more.
Yeah.
But it's a lot.
Yeah.
I'd say at least 50, right, John? We
50?
get a lot of shows together. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
it's a lot. Yeah,
It's
I
good.
love it. I would go to one every day if I could.
I know. That's
I would quit my job and go to shows every day,
mm. Well, you
but I can't do that, obviously.
Yeah.
yeah. It's cool.
So fun. It's like it's just that little thing to look forward to of knowing you're gonna go out, you're gonna hear good music, you're gonna see awesome people. Like that for me makes everything else worth it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine life without shows. Like
I went a
I
long
feel like
time without them.
yeah, me too. Me too. And it was a dark time. I don't
Yeah,
like to talk about
when I
it.
had Oliver, like I think I talked to your wife about this, Jeff. We had a conversation about this. When I had Ox, I like swore I was just to be a mom now. Like everything else stopped. Like I went years, and I would go to a couple of shows like face to face. I never missed certain bands, but then COVID happened, and after COVID, I just picked it back up and found out that Ox loved it too, and we could do it together, and
Huh.
just great.
Yeah.
Definitely fulfilling. Makes you feel alive.
And I know, at least in Michigan, uh, it's also family. So you're not only getting the show, you're getting 30, 40, 50 people like that you just know who you see at these shows who are friends and family to you.
Hmm. And I feel like that wasn't like that for me before. Like we would get to shows with our group of friends and not meet anyone else. We would just do our own thing. But this round, it's crazy. Like I've met so many people, and some of them are my best friends.
Eric.
And I wouldn't have that without music and shows. What's that, Matt?
Going to shows alone was what made me meet people. Like I used to never do anything by myself, and then one day I got tired of waiting and I just went out, and that's how I met people like Jess, and my world just like exploded. I kind of left the safety net of my group of friends and put myself out there, and look how great it's turned out for me. I'm like the most introverted person, but when I'm on my own, I can be brave.
I mean, there's something that is special and has never changed about these types of shows in this scene. It's always been, I don't know what that is, but it's always been that. And it like still is. And I feel the same way. Like I have no problem going to a show. It's like saying you're gonna go to the movies by yourself or whatever. And it's like, I'm going to the show. It's like, who are you going with? I'm just going. Like, do you know anyone? I'm sure, maybe. I don't know. And if I don't, it's fine. It's so weird. It's like just this acceptance, you know? Um, it's a beautiful thing. I don't know. It's cool.
Everybody should go to a show. Pretty much.
Shows cure.
Yes.
So it's
And
super,
buy
I
merch.
mean, like, and Supernova like changed it. It like changed me, you know? Yeah.
Well, that was Camp Pennsylvania for me, and this
Yeah.
is Fest, both of them combined. Like the first year at This Is Not Corona Fest is the first time I like my friend pushed me to meet Jay Navarro. She's like, go meet him. And I'm like, no, no, no. And knowing that I could talk to him and be like, we ended up hanging out all day and it was a great time. Knowing I could do that was what opened me up to meeting other people in the scene, honestly.
Yeah.
And then camp happened and I volunteered for Punk Rock Saves Lives. And I mean, everyone's just so welcoming.
That's another thing I really want to push. I know like the first thing we spoke about was I mean they're just amazing and I'm contributing to the thing that a book that they're putting together, which is really exciting. I love the thing that I'm putting out. Uh, but that's going to be, I think it's going to be this year. our deadline, we just got an email today, is May. So I'm assuming it's going to be the end of the year or whatever, but I'm really excited about it, and please be on the lookout and follow them on Instagram. The PRSL writing project or something like that is their thing. It's just a great thing that they're doing, and they're still like bringing more people on, and they're getting back at it right now after the new year on who. And honestly, guys, if you're interested in participating, like, reach out to them. They're looking for control. It's open to all. It's like the definition of what this scene is. If you have something to write, you have something to say, you want to publish something, whether it's your lyrics or something, like, reach out. It's worth it. I think the more people, the more the merrier for something that they, that they do. So
I dropped the link in the YouTube.
yeah, it's cool. It's good cause, great cause, great organization, trustworthy organization. They are present. They are positive. They are. It's just there's just no negative. That's it. Oh, I'm excited about that, and I'm giving it my all. If you can give your all to writing something, I am 100%. I'm excited. More?
Can't wait to say it, read it. Can't wait to read it.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No.
I feel like the dead silence is me.
We're all
I know,
tired.
we're all just like,
Everybody's slowly.
we're all
I
falling
think
asleep.
we're all ready.
I'm just
This
getting
is-
We're all
going.
ready, Jess.
We're all just gonna take a nap. People will come into the live and it'll all
Yeah.
be like,
That would be the best.
I'm going to
Come
find
take a nap
diner.
with us.
And we're gonna
Scott,
still keep
Scott
going. I'm gonna
SMR.
get Coffee. I don't know.
Yeah. Scossamer.
We snore upbeats.
That's wow. Honestly, that sign off. That is it. That is it.
See, you could write a song on a live stream. You underestimate yourself.
Who are we talking? We talking me?
Yeah.
I'm just there for support. I'll
No,
be there
you
to.
could-
I'll
no,
just,
that's all songwriting is. It's just supporting. It's supporting the line you just wrote.
Yeah.
That's all it
I'm a
is.
writer. I have poetry.
Prove it.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be published in Punk Rock
We're going into
Magazine.
hour 4. Let's get out the poetry.
Let's do some poetry.
I
Prove
have
it.
I have two. I have two
Yeah.
full poetry books ready to go. Ready to rock.
Good night,
You
Don.
really?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody say good night to Don. He's leaving.
Night.
All right. Good night. Thanks for hanging.
I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it a night.
I think we're
Oh,
good.
perfect.
Covered everything.
I don't think we did, but that's okay. We never do.
We'll pick this up in
We know.
a messenger.
If I
chat
may.
somewhere.
No.
We'll finish this next year's. We'll get the same people back together. We'll get to finish the questions we never had.
Plenty more to say about 2025 at the end
It's
of
actually very-
2026.
We will still be waiting for the Streetlight album. Well, I won't, but
Oh,
There it is.
Well played.
Ongoing joke that just keeps coming.
all right. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everybody.
Talk soon. Maybe
See
see
you
you
guys
Friday,
later.
Jeff.
It's fun.
Janice, talk to me if you're gonna go Friday.
Okay, I'm thinking about it. I'll let you know. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I have to drive myself, so we'll see.
Hope to
All right,
see you
everybody.
there.
Does
All right.
Chinese
everybody.
mustard count? Does Chinese mustard count?
Can't. I'm
That's
out.
mustard. Good
I'm
night.
done.